Welcome back to the third attempt at trying to record this fucking intro. Losers Daydream episode 3.
This is my first intro. It's going real good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in this episode, we introduced something, we got a new bit. It's called Guess What Decker's Jaded About.
Guess what Decker's jaded about.
Where we attempt to sing a ditty.
We get it in 2 tries.
Surprisingly, yes.
But enough of that. We Decker's jaded. We're all jaded. Decker gets us all riled up about something.
Yep.
And we talk a lot about movies and food this time.
Yes, and we totally did not go off the deep end and talk about things we shouldn't talk about.
No.
We actually didn't. I'm just kind of teasing you there.
Yeah, it's a little tease. August likes to tease.
I do.
Ooh.
Enjoy the episode.
It's right in your toilet.
Oh, fuck, dude.
We need to clean it
out with that shit.
I call my mouth my toilet.
Oh, fuck.
My food toilet.
Yeah, sure.
Let's say we open with that. All right, welcome back to Losers Daydream.
Are we
episode
recording?
3. Yeah, we've been recording for really long now. All of it's gonna get cut out. Let's see.
Juice.
All right. Well,
For now we have
no, I'm putting it in. I'm leaving it in.
Yeah.
At
what time? What's the time?
Don't worry about it. Don't say anything. Stop. Don't say what the timestamp is, because then they'll know how much we cut out from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Dang it. They're gonna get. What are they gonna do? Get mad that we cut out?
You don't know, maybe.
Yeah, so it was at like 5. Remember the timestamp.
Yeah, no, I know the timestamp.
At 4:50, Adam
I'll
said
kill you.
They're going to know we cut stuff and be like, what are they cutting? Like, I wonder what's in there that they're cutting out.
Every time, okay, so every time before we...
I'm gonna start over.
The little bit we cut. The little bit we cut.
Okay, we're not...
The little bit we cut beforehand. Dylan says something wildly offensive every time.
I am the editor. I am the fucking producer. I will put my foot down right now. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Don't put it down too hard because we're on the 2nd floor.
Yeah. People will hear
Oh,
us.
goddamn, you're right. I will put my foot down on this table to offend everyone
The
listening.
mic's going to peak, dude.
I will
right.
do that.
Do it
like
right
that
now.
high?
I dare you.
Oh, I
You'll
can
just cut it.
I won't.
Actually, I don't know if I have enough room to
Really?
back
I won't cut it.
You promise?
What's the timestamp? No, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All
What are you
right.
going to do?
Do something.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay,
those little spider legs.
recap. You're not going to hear what just happened because we cut it.
No, we didn't.
It's going to skip. It's going to skip right to this.
No.
Is it not?
Timestamp. Don't cut.
You gave me
All
a
right,
promise.
Don't cut. No,
Don't
dude.
cut.
We're going to hurt people.
No, they're fine.
That's
They're
irresponsible.
fine.
You gave me a promise.
That's... No, hold on.
We leveled out all the volume. It's fine.
Guys, that's irresponsible.
Ah.
No
High
shit.
five.
Shit.
No shit.
High fives
We
from
kick
Michael.
Dylan out.
I take whatever I can get with the high fives.
Motion carry.
That's 1. That's 2. Decker did not give me.
You don't deserve it.
Everybody but Decker. That's
Yeah.
for the record.
That's majority.
Like, I high five you, but I'm not taking the notion back.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I run the Twitter page,
All right.
so there's gonna be some super edgy stuff on there.
Ah,
Too bad I already. Okay, so
I'm gonna file for copyright.
so
Suck it.
I received an email today saying that
Twitter?
Yeah, from Twitter.
Oh yeah, because I use the
Saying that someone logged in from Oregon.
Oh, I haven't been there recently, so. Or actually, now that I think about it, I've
seems
never been.
appropriate.
to Oregon.
Yeah.
It was probably. I'm gonna say it was you, but like
Yeah,
just the location services fucking up.
a little bit off.
Did you have your
Do
data
you have
on?
your location services on?
Maybe not.
Did you have your
Yeah,
Did you have your data on?
Yeah, on my phone. On my phone, yeah, my data's on, but my location service is
Yeah,
Remember,
it's like-
data. If you turn on your Wi-Fi, it makes the location more accurate. So
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if you turned on your data, it
Maybe Verizon.
maybe, whole, like
all the
hemisphere
locations
off.
are out of Oregon.
I guess so. It's just like how Travis tried for like 2 weeks to get his like season pass thing to work, but
For what?
the NFL season pass thing. But like
Oh, okay.
it was anytime you were trying to log in, it was like you need to be in the country, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So he figured out his laptop thinks his location's in Mexico, and he can't fix it.
You can't fix
He
it.
can't
Oh, yeah. He was talking about that the other day. He thinks it's a different day, too, doesn't
It's
it?
hilarious. I don't know about that, but
Oh,
it's so
Probably a
funny.
couple hours. My heel hurts. Really
So,
bad.
this is the third episode, right?
This is the third episode.
dry.
Yeah, and today, what is today? Well, it's the leaning hours of today. But it's the
Saturday the
waning
30th.
hours of today. The weenie hours.
Weenie.
The waning.
The
hours,
weenest hours
The
of the
30th
day.
of September.
It's the weenie hours.
In the wee small hours of the night.
Yeah. But this is the third episode. We haven't. We did pretty good the first episode compared to what we thought. So
Oh
far.
yeah, like last I checked, the first episode was at 71 views.
Yeah, and we have like 13 subscribers.
Yeah.
which is kind of like
We thought this would be like Friends listening. And
yeah.
it's Friends and more.
yeah. I thought it was gonna be like 20 people listening to the first episode. Like,
Yeah.
just from which we kind of record these. We try to record them like
There's
like,
sort of a backlog.
We
yeah.
also are locked in a basement, so we don't
Yeah.
actually know anybody. I'm surprised anybody.
Yeah, we should use our internet connection to ask for help, but instead we make a podcast for fun.
We could be asked. We could ask for help like right now.
We'll do it later.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
This is a joke. This is a joke. Please don't.
You don't
No.
know our location. You can't help us.
Yeah.
do I?
Yeah.
Our Wi-Fi's off. You don't know where we're at.
We're actually in Mexico. Someone fucking help us.
We all have one kidney now
Yeah.
and one testicle.
How do you say help in Spanish?
I have one long.
Ayúdame?
Ayúdame, help me. Ayúdame.
Don't say it in Spanish. Someone might like come
Yeah.
downstairs
How
and
do you say
think
it?
we're.
How do you say it in Canadian?
Caliente.
I thought you said another.
A. Help.
What?
Help me,
Moose.
please. Sorry. That's enough.
What?
That's enough for that.
I thought you said a bad word that we'd have to cut out from the podcast.
What'd you say?
I can.
Don't.
Don't.
I'm not gonna cut it.
All right. Okay. Okay. So Decker said a bad word. We had to cut it.
God damn it.
So we skipped. We had. Yeah. You didn't hear it because we cut it, but he said something really bad.
Dylan's a liar. Also, the
I-
content of the first part of this podcast is so much worse than the last two. Oh my god.
Why?
I might just keep the. I don't know. I want to try to keep as much of it as I can.
Yeah. No.
It's
Let's get
hilarious.
into this. Let's get into this.
Oh,
Thank
come
you.
on.
Thank you, viewers of the first episode, though.
We
Yeah.
love you.
And maybe even the second one because that's being released in 2 days by right now.
Yeah. It'd be October 2nd.
Yes.
Comes out?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, this is going to come out like a week later than that, so.
October 9th.
Okay.
Is October 2nd Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Anyway.
Everyone remember to apply, do your FAFSA, whatever, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Ha. Whoops.
You will have forgotten at this point.
Yeah, but now you remember that you forgot. Your life's a lot worse.
Oh no, dude! I wasn't able to finish my FAFSA until like way later than I should have, like January or February.
Oh yeah, same.
Just because FAFSA, fix your fucking website, government.
Yeah,
Now.
fix a lot of things, government.
If you're gonna make me beg for money,
Fix the things that affect me directly, and that I have to put up with.
That's a good way to
Fuck
think.
you.
That's a
And
good way
then
of
give
thinking.
me $1 million in cash.
Yeah.
Please.
Anyway, so I mean, what do you guys got to talk about? What are we here for?
Is ginger ale root beer?
Okay,
Ah,
we're breaking
fuck.
out. All
This
right.
is that question is a disgusting abomination. What even is that question?
No. It's a valid question.
Okay,
valid.
here's
Okay.
what we're gonna do.
Okay,
August. No, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about other stuff, and then if there's a brief break in what we're talking about, you can bring that question
Okay,
back.
no,
come on.
I'm putting this out. So, with the question itself, I have no logical thought path that I can take
Ginger?
for me to come to that.
Ginger is a root.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Sure.
ale, it's literally an
Ale
ale
is a
from
beer
root,
without hops.
and so is
It's root beer.
No, because an ale is a beer without hops.
yeah.
Yeah.
So therefore, it can't be
Okay,
a beer.
but by that standard, is
Yeah,
Coke the same thing as Dr Pepper?
No.
No.
But they're both cola.
Well, they're cola.
Yeah, but
They're soda.
well, so are ginger ale.
Yeah, but like ginger
Or the
ale
pop, the
is
pop.
ginger ale. How
about soda?
Yeah.
If we're gonna plan on semantics, like, fuck off. I
I
guess.
mean, they're all water. They're all water based.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it's just
I thought you were gonna say
basically
they're all water.
Are we soda? We're 70%
I mean,
water. Are we soda?
water.
I don't know. Are you carbonated?
I could
I'm bubbly.
Are you
I'm not,
carbonate?
if you,
I have a bubbly personality.
I guess
my
if I was
God.
carbonate,
I
I would
might
die,
get-
right?
I might
If you
get
get air in
kind
your
of-
bloodstream, you die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you die in real life.
Might get kind of
Bad.
burpy.
You
after
die in real
that.
life. Why? If you die because
If you
of
die in real life, you die for real.
Shit, man. Why didn't anybody tell me this?
There's some fucking
This is the
wisdom
stuff they
for
don't
you.
teach you in school.
If you die, you're dead forever.
Dude,
Well, okay, not
I
always.
can't cast
You
Revivify.
can die for like
No,
3
I mean,
minutes.
it's
before
been
you
more
die.
than a minute. Okay.
Probably.
Ooh, there's that new
Probably.
movie coming out about that.
Flatliners?
Flatliners.
Revivify? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
remake of a shitty movie.
I didn't know it was a remake. I heard it. I think it came out, and I heard it.
Yeah, it is.
It flatlined in the fucking box. The box.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I mean, the
fuck.
first one was so bad. I don't know why they remade it.
I don't know. It looked. I saw the preview. It looked kind of cool
Well,
until I found out it was a
after,
horror
like,
movie.
came
I
out
was like,
and
this
they
is going to be a terrible
redid it.
horror movie.
What?
But like the idea of it, the first half of the trailer was just like
That's
a
fair.
cool idea for a movie.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it's scary too. It's like, no, just leave that part out.
It
like,
seems like
it's
No,
it's a
the-
cool like sci-fi thing.
The whole idea of the movie is that when you do that, you have to like face your past sins, and they happen to be able to kill
Oh, yeah.
you.
It's stupid.
And like one of them is like some kid bullied him, or he bullied a kid, and so like the kid died, but it wasn't because of him, but it still haunted him, and then like the kid like beats him up and stuff, but like
Yeah.
he's a ghost, so it makes no fucking sense.
I see. No, what I think should happen is it should just be sci-fi the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's like they're trying to find out like what happens when you die, and then there's some big plot twist revelation at the end.
I just feel like lately a lot of shit in the box office is just remakes.
Yeah.
Like Mother, I know is a remake.
Yeah, but this is
It-
just, this
No,
is
no,
like
no, that was
this has
the
been a
first box, that's the
recurring
second box.
theme for a long
Oh
time.
yeah, it's
It's
been
still
like
been
why
fun
make
to
new
read,
IPs
but-
when we can just
Yeah, like well, I mean, it did not flop though. I guess
That was-
I've still not seen it. I'm kind of
Seen
pissed at
it?
myself. Yeah,
spooky clown movies are.
I mean, there's a
not-
part 2 coming out at some point.
that's
Oh,
that's
heck.
bullshit. It's gonna be terrible, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
part
No.
twos are.
No,
I don't know.
that's how the first one was. The first one was part 1 and part 2. It wasn't
Seriously?
the whole movie. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was a mini series.
I've never seen any of them.
I'm doing air quotes.
Oh, me
by the
neither.
way.
I've never seen-
air
never
quotes
seen it.
mini series.
Okay, is it
Probably
called
won't.
It too, or
No,
like-
it's called It Part 2.
Okay.
And the first
Well,
one's
that's what I
called
mean.
It Part 1.
Yeah. Another Stephen King one that was in parts was is a good one. It's like post-apocalyptic. What was it called? It was about the survivors of a super flu, and like heaven and hell like recruit people afterwards.
What
What's
the
it
fuck?
called? The Stand.
Oh yeah.
That's a long one. There's like 3 parts and like 3 hours long.
I've seen it. I saw it when I was young.
Yeah,
and I
me
didn't
too.
Is that
get
the
it.
one? What the fuck was
There's like a deaf guy, and he's like one of the main characters.
Was it Family
Yeah.
Guy that did a?
They did an episode where they did Misery. They did
So there was one where it's
The
like
Shining, I think.
what's it called? What's his name?
Stephen King.
Peter and his wife. I think it may have been American Dad. No, it was American Dad.
What they do?
They had sex in the church.
Oh, and then the rapture
During-
happens.
the rapture happens.
And then they go
Yeah.
like post-apocalyptic, and he
And
looks
then-
like the Escape from Los Angeles guy.
And Jesus takes his wife. Jesus
Yeah.
takes shit.
Lois.
And then he,
it's
like,
not Lois.
fights-
It's
It's
American
Francine.
Dad, Francine.
Yeah, Francine.
And he fights the Antichrist.
That's a good
Yeah.
episode. Another good episode is Family Guy though, where the world ends, and he's like they get stopped by that gang. He's like, "What is a food that you would take to a picnic?" And he's like, potato salad." He's like, "Show me potato salad." And they look at the sky, and they keep looking. And Peter's like, "Let's go." And they're like looking for the Twinkie factory. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? And they make
Yeah.
a whole society around it. Those are good
It's like
episodes.
Zombieland.
Zombieland's a good movie. Yeah. Woody
It is
Harrelson and
The plot of Zombieland.
Yeah.
I
Find Woody
love-
Harrelson
I
some
love that
fucking Twinkies.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I love it.
I haven't either. I thought it was okay when I
I
watched
like it's fun.
I don't like
Yeah,
it's
it's
not the
fun.
taste, it's the consistency. It's just not the same.
I love that's I like Emma Stone too. So
Emma Stone's great.
She was in it?
Yeah, she's the older girl.
Big
I
sister.
don't remember anything about.
And what's the boy's name? He's also in or Now You See Me.
It's not Michael Cera.
Jesse Eisenberg.
No,
yeah,
I
Jesse
wish it was
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
It's just Michael Cera and
Andy
Jesse Eisenberg.
Samberg. Andy Samberg. What's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Michael
Yeah.
Cera.
And Michael
He's,
Cera. They-
Evolutionary.
okay, the other two look alike. Michael Cera does not. But their names are similar, and I get them all.
I mean,
okay,
like-
Michael Cera's not. I still get them confused. That's all
Like
three.
just like okay, so Michael Cera played
Scott.
played,
Scott.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been, was he in June though? Was that?
Yeah, he was in Juno.
But
yeah.
Eddie, whatever his name is, Mr. Eisenberg. He played what? He played.
He played Mark Zuckerberg too,
He played
didn't
Lex
he?
Luthor.
Yep.
He played Lex Luthor, yeah.
Or sorry, Alexander Luthor. Lex Luthor was his dad,
Oh yeah.
and he hated him.
Batman vs Superman
H18.
was okay.
What?
I didn't hate it. Batman
No,
versus
yeah,
Superman.
no. Unpopular opinion. I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't watch it.
When I
watched
saw
it.
it, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did
I-
not regret paying to watch that movie.
I
Yeah.
hated it until I saw a breakdown of it and kind of made me understand why Martha mattered. And
Yeah, that was my only quarrel with it was the Martha thing, but I haven't.
but it was because Batman saw Superman as an immortal godlike alien that had no human capabilities,
And then all of a sudden he
he didn't
sees
even say save Martha. He said save my mom first. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh, this alien has a mom, and he had like a bat aneurysm.
Yeah.
Bat.
Oh, also, one thing I didn't super love about the movie is that Superman, spoiler alert, is old. Fuck you if you haven't watched it and you're getting mad about this. But he dies at the end.
No, yeah.
From was it Armageddon that came?
Doomsday.
Doomsday. Yeah, and
Yeah, and they blew
And-
the fucking
but there's-
Doomsday load on this movie. Like, come on.
yeah. It's a sucky movie. It's like the Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man. It's like they fucked a good villain right at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they get super ambitious with these movies and they just get rid of like some of the best.
Yeah,
I mean, for
Okay,
Spider-Man, were they
so-
planning on making sequels?
So
like, from the beginning?
I don't know.
Green Goblin was okay. It was Venom that they fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Venom's such a good villain. Yeah. But real quick with the Superman, you knew he wasn't dead for real. Like
Well, of course.
there was
They're not
no
gonna-
suspense there. It's like, oh, Superman's dead. Like,
Well, okay,
no.
Batman
Yeah,
vs
fuck off.
Superman set up like 3 different movies. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was like, hey, so let's see. Injustice will probably come out as a movie.
Yeah.
Flashpoint might come out as
I'm
a
excited.
movie.
I'm excited that Cyborg is in the.
I mean, he's an original
We-
member of Justice League.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
like, we haven't seen a Cyborg movie, and if in our lifetime,
I mean, I haven't seen any Cyborg anything since
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans, yeah.
Yo.
That was like,
Okay, I know, but Teen Titans Go is more recent than Teen
Yeah,
Titans.
you're right.
Okay,
And-
shut the fuck up about Teen Titans Go right now.
And Injustice, the video
Teen
game.
Titans
Oh, yeah,
Go is
he's
better
in
than Teen
Injustice.
Titans.
He's
No.
He's
it's
a
not.
bad guy.
I'm sorry.
You want to die today? I think you want to die today. But I'm also excited to see Jason Momoa in something after
Yeah.
Game of Thrones
Yeah.
because
He's kind of badass.
I
Who's
miss
that man?
him.
Is that?
Jason
Oh,
Momoa.
He's in it gonna.
Well, he was in like that one show about the Frontier, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
haven't
It's
seen
on
it.
Netflix.
I've heard it was good.
It's about fur traders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in another movie too, I think, but I'm not sure.
Was he?
I think, but I'm not
That
sure.
one, the guy who plays
I'm excited to see him in something I'll actually
the guy who
watch.
plays Tormund was in
Who?
Fate
Game
of
of
the
Thrones.
Furious.
Oh.
Was in Fate of the Furious.
He
He was like,
was a bad guy.
he was like right hand man of
I
Big
don't
Bad
remember who the bad guy was in Fate of the Furious.
I've never seen any Fast
did
and
not
Furious.
love that movie.
Um,
I love the movie where he almost dies and he should have died. And I'm not going to say
what's
what
his
happened.
name? Fucking in Fate of the Furious, dude. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a bad guy all of a
Oh,
sudden.
you know the trailers really got me because I was like, Vin Diesel's probably just a bad guy for no reason, and he's definitely going to just.
Yeah,
turn on
but there's that one scene where he like tears the door off his car and it's like armored, so he holds it up like a shield. And he has a mask on. It's really cool.
Speaking of that, Army 2 is a good game.
Okay, segue. All right,
Nice move.
a question about Fast and the Furious.
Good
Like,
segue.
Okay, is like, there's so many fucking movies. Is it a joke yet? Or do
Yeah,
people
it's
still
definitely
take
a
it
joke.
seriously?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Okay, no. Like, I know, like, it's a joke to like, but like, people who actually like watch it, do they know it's a joke at
Okay,
this point?
so
Is
I
it
think-
meant to
Well,
be a
I
joke?
have a good insight on this. My brother is a big car guy, right?
Yeah.
And he loves the first couple of them, but then it transitions into like more of an action thing than a car thing,
Yeah.
which I've noticed. I don't know if he has too many complaints about that, but I look at it from the car point of view from the first ones. I'm like, okay, they're putting a lot of focus on cars,
Yeah, but, like,
especially with like Tokyo Drift, and then it gets to the point where it's like I don't even know what cars were in the last one. You know what I mean? Like
I've
it's all
heard
about the
of
action.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
Heard-
will.
I mean, like Fast and Furious is just one of those kinds of movies. It's like Transformers. You go there and you turn your brain off and you fucking watch things explode.
Oh, the
Yeah,
fucking
it's good for that. Yeah.
the fifth Transformers movie came out, and I didn't know about it
Which was it? The one? Wait.
last night.
Oh, it was when for Optimus Prime was bad for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're
I still
Optimus Prime's bad for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I didn't put an echo effect on this. What the fuck?
After Dark Side of the Moon, I don't think they can get better. Personally, I like.
Oh
that
yeah,
a
no.
lot.
Dark Side of the
mean,
Moon was great.
I think we have to like reflect and just kind of like
It was good. I like the first
inward
one. I
and,
like the second one.
decide if they were actually good. Or if
Yeah.
it was like
No, I like the first
No,
and second one.
Yeah.
And I like Dark Side of the Moon. Which I don't know which order that is. Is it third or fourth? Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, it's Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
Age of Extinction, The Last Night, and then however the fuck they're gonna end this trilogy.
Yeah,
I don't
Age of
know.
Extinction, I did not like. The first 3 I liked,
I mean, I'll be honest.
which is farther than I usually make it with this.
I,
Yeah, you're right.
Mark Wahlberg. No, wait. This name's not
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's Mark
It's
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Are you talking about the first 3 or the first one's Jason? What's that guy's name? Durham,
Oh, the guy who
the
army
military
dude?
guy.
Yeah.
Was it
Oh,
Jason
I love
Durham?
him.
Jason Durham,
I think so.
something like that.
Something like that. There's so many good characters. So many good human characters. In the original trilogy.
Shia LaBeouf and
Okay,
Megan
whatever.
Fox
Okay.
turned out to be both pretty bad, but
Okay.
at the time they were fine.
No,
He was
okay.
still even Steven in my mind. So
I love Shia LaBeouf in the movies because, like, you know, it's
he's fine. Yeah, he's
yeah
fine.
because he
he
fits.
fits.
He fits as like the doofy guy who like somehow saves the world.
One of the
like,
first things I remember about that movie
Whatever.
is I was in the theater
Yeah,
and
it is
his
Mark
parents
Wahlberg.
asked if he was masturbating, and I was like, I don't know what that word means.
Same, yeah. I was like, Mom was masturbating, and she's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, all
worry.
right.
Yeah,
Find out in 6
F4.
months.
But yeah, I loved the first 3 because you know
Mark Wahlberg.
there were great characters in it.
So,
and then
what else? It is Mark Wahlberg I was thinking of. He's just one of those actors where it's like, he's either in a pretty good role or he's like just so bad.
So he's either in Shooter or Ted.
kind of, I guess.
I didn't. I
or
didn't-
the other guys.
Ted wasn't the
like-
worst, but oh,
I like the other guys.
Or what's it? Shyamalan movie with the aliens are weak to water.
oh, so he wasn't in Signs.
Signs.
He wasn't in Signs. I don't think.
I'm pretty
No.
sure.
No, he
Wasn't
wasn't
he the
in
dad
Signs.
in Signs?
No.
No, he wasn't the dad
I
in
don't remember who.
Signs.
Is it Kevin?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, was it Bill Paxton?
I should have no
No,
idea
it
which
was the other
which
one.
came first.
I'm not.
He
good
looks
with
exactly like
actors.
Mark Wahlberg.
You're right.
Bruce Willis? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Bruce Willis? Oh my god.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Bill Paxton. It was the other guy from McCoy's and Hatfields.
Oh my god.
Who was it?
I don't know. I looked up Dad in Signs movie.
Look up cast. Yeah, we haven't got to any of these topics.
No, I just want
Oh
to.
shit, it's Mel Gibson.
Oh,
What?
Mel Gibson.
yeah.
Oh, it is Mel Gibson.
It is
Oh
Mel
my
Gibson.
god.
It is.
Wow, I thought. Wow,
Braveheart is my favorite movie.
I thought it was Mark Wahlberg.
I still haven't seen Braveheart.
I just want to put that out there, but that's enough about Mel Gibson because he's not going to be in any movies that are doing any good. anytime soon.
You're right.
Jews. Yeah.
I mean, like, didn't he? What was
He directed
His dad was
Hacksaw
very-
Ridge?
He directed.
Oh yeah,
Military
Hacksaw
movies.
Ridge. He was real good.
I haven't seen.
Well, he
Hacksaw
wasn't
Ridge
in
yet,
it,
but I
right?
want
He
to.
directed it.
Yeah, he directed it.
was.
He's
yeah.
very good at
He was
directing
in the one about
military
Vietnam though.
movies.
The last no.
I don't know.
It's when they're on. They get stuck on a hill and then. Damn it! What's the name of that movie?
Get stuck on a
The
hill.
Platoon.
That's Charlie Sheen.
Okay, it's the wrong movie. Yeah, that's the wrong movie. He is in this movie though. It's a Vietnam movie.
Yeah, I have no idea.
There's so many Vietnam. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Great.
Forrest Gump.
Well, what's it? Apocalypse Now? Full Metal Jacket?
Transformers.
Transformers Vietnam War?
Hacksaw Ridge. Oh yeah, he was Jesus in The Passion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
directed
yeah.
The Passion,
Oh.
I think.
We can't
Yeah.
forget about the Passion of Christ.
Oh, he played Jesus in that? I didn't know he played. I didn't know he was in
He
the
was
movie.
Mad Max for a little bit.
Yeah, he was the original Mad Max.
He's the Patriot.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
The
I like it.
Patriot.
It is a good movie. Everybody fucking dies.
And Mad Max 3? Is
Mad Max
one?
2.
Mad Max- which one's the one where the oil thing bending from Bullet Farm?
I don't know.
I don't know. I like that one.
We are out of my
Lethal
depth,
Weapon,
so-
Lethal Weapon
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, he's lethal. He's
and
lethal.
Lethal Weapon 3, and Lethal Weapon 4,
Oh, fuck.
Braveheart.
and Gallipoli. And Get the Gringo. Okay, that might be a little racist.
I
Oh,
heard
whatever.
that was an alright action movie. I've never seen it. I can't say anything about it.
I don't know. I'm not a big movie.
You know, Beyond the
person.
Thunder
Neither am I.
and
Honestly.
such.
Where did we come from at this point?
Transformers.
We came from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a joke?
Then you were gonna say Army of Two.
Oh yeah.
Anything
Well,
else to say about that?
Is it a joke?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
It's a super.
Well, there was the meme where it's like Paul Walker and Vin Diesel look at each other in their cars, and it plays the music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Paul
about?
Walker like goes off.
yeah, but they would replace Paul Walker with like pictures of other stuff. Well, yeah, there's also the one where he goes and it shows a car wreck.
Oh,
But that's not what I'm
come
talking about.
on.
That's
No, like
Stop
the
it.
scene was like Paul Walker like splits off in the road.
yeah.
And he's just gone. He's just out of the Fast and the Furious movie. The CGI'd like 10 seconds of his face.
Yeah.
And he just leaves. Because he died.
Yeah.
But in the Fate of the Furious, I I think they like mentioned something like
They probably-
he just doesn't. He retired or something like
Yeah,
that.
he's
not
gone.
dead. Anyway, I don't know. What do you guys?
I feel like once you start naming movies like Too Fast, Too Furious,
Or
that's what,
Fate of the Furious.
Fate of the
come on.
Furious.
Which is kind of clever. 'cause
Fast
it's-
5,
got the 8 in
Furious
it.
7, whatever the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
Fast
Yeah,
5.
it's just Furious 7.
and now they have
Yeah.
people driving tanks
Furious
in
6.
Antarctica and whales
And there's a
coming
big
out.
ass nuclear submarine.
It's a
and-
submarine, Caleb.
Okay, I thought it was a fucking whale.
No, it's like the bad guys are always in submarines, right?
Well, the bad guys are always Russian.
It's happened like twice.
Dishonored?
It happened in X-Men First Class.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Bad
about
guy
Fast and
was
Furious.
driving around in a submarine, and it happened in Fate of the Furious. Like, is that
Also,
gonna be a
there's
trope now?
Hunt for Red October.
Okay.
Bad guys are in submarines.
Yeah, sure.
With Sean Connery.
And then that what shit?
Because it's submarine. It's a submarine movie.
Yeah.
What about G.I. Joe? That was kind of like a submarine.
Oh,
Which one? The newer ones?
Yeah,
It's been so long since I've seen those.
Oh my gosh.
There's
The
only
first
two.
one, I like the first one. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the second one very well.
Didn't have
Yeah.
the rock
The
in it?
second one was okay. They
Yeah.
killed Duke.
Yeah, no, they killed G.I. Joe. So
Who played
Duke? Channing Tatum.
Yeah, that's who it was.
He did a pretty
And he
good
died.
job.
He for as
and they killed.
I was very young when I watched
They
it.
killed G.I.
Well,
Joe.
relatively
in
young.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
I think-
it was what the fuck?
It's like first 10 minutes. It's like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And now The Rock is really angry. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Snake Eyes is my favorite.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes is everybody's favorite.
It's everybody's
Yeah.
favorite.
I don't even like J. Joe.
And then what's his name?
Snake Eyes is badass. I used to
Yeah.
watch the animated cartoon.
What's the other
things that
bad?
came
Who's
with
the
it.
bad ninja?
Snake Eyes.
Oh, I used to have the action figures.
White
for both of them.
one.
He's wearing the white.
Cobra?
No, no,
That's,
it's,
that's the.
it's
No,
Snake's
that's-
former student that left.
No, it's Snake's
Sna-
co-student.
Oh yeah, they were students under the same person.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the one guy, he got framed for killing the master, or he did kill the master. I don't remember, but he turns good in the last movie. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the same guy. Okay, none of you have seen
Storm
Red.
Shadow.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That's
Did I
so
peek it?
edgy.
Did I
What
peek
the
I don't
fuck?
know if that's it, but like that's
Yeah,
oh my
I'm pretty
god.
sure that's not it, but
I don't know. That
So
sounds pretty
edgy.
good.
I think
that sounds pretty good.
and pretty good as an edgy ninja name. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I would believe that if you. Why I believe it right now. So.
Maybe Storm Shadow. I don't know.
Dude,
One's named after
I feel
freaking
that-
like dice, and the other one's
Oh
Storm
shit! It's
Shadow.
Storm
you were focused so hard, and you're just like
Oh my! If you
Storm Shadow.
all right, if
Neither-
you guys could have seen me, I was like staring down.
Yeah.
Like, Caleb's
He's
like
having a.
Thornton's cup, like having a fit. I'm trying to remember this.
I could see the third eye just fucking go, wow!
He was having a conniption, man.
I had those
none of you have
often
seen
enough.
Red, right?
yeah, I love Red.
No,
Bruce
I haven't
Willis.
seen Red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Red's so
The
good.
the Japanese
many
guy in
movies.
Red 2.
Yeah, he plays Storm
He's,
Shadow.
he's the same guy.
Okay, who is it?
What's his name? What's his name? I don't know. Who is he portrayed by? He is portrayed by Lee Byung-hun.
No
That's his
idea.
name.
I don't know.
Nope. Sure.
Ooh, I saw a picture on Reddit of the real Ip Man.
Who?
Remember I showed you guys that movie? It's Bruce Willis's
Man.
master, Ip
He
Man.
beats the shit out of a bunch of Japanese.
It's in the subtitle, like it's only subtitles. It's on Netflix. And
Oh,
Danny,
you
He's
may
the
have shown me.
T-1000.
the T-1000.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh,
he's the T-1000.
Oh my god.
Wait, Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
oh, they're making a Terminator 6, or something.
He's also the assassin in the Magnificent Seven. If you've seen
I've not
that.
seen Magnificent Seven, but oh yeah, was it Donnie Yen or Danny Yen? He's like my favorite foreign actor,
Donnie.
Donnie Yen, and he also plays. I can never remember his name from
It doesn't
Rogue
matter.
One,
Diet
but Diet Jedi, the blind guy.
Diet Jedi.
He plays
Diet
Ip Man.
Jedi.
Ip Man is real life Bruce Lee's former master.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty cool. It's about the Sino-Japanese War and occupation.
So-
and he's,
Oh yeah, you guys. The new Bruce Lee movie. I haven't seen any of like
Bruce Lee.
What the heck?
Bruce Lee.
He's super dead.
Yeah, I know, but
Super.
like the new movie like
Jeez.
about Bruce Lee.
Oh.
Like I haven't seen like Enter the Dragon, Return of the Dragon, or anything like that. But like I've always wanted to.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
like
Enter
all
or
these
Return of the
I would like to
Jedi.
interject here to let you guys know that I looked up Diet Jedi on Google, and the third link is to the Sarlacc page on Wikipedia.
Good.
not Jedi diet.
Yeah. Well, did he eat any Jedi? What? At one point, Sarlacc
At
probably ate a
some
Jedi.
point, probably.
Wait, doesn't
How old
doesn't
is-
the Sarlacc eat Shock T and Force Unleashed?
Is that a Sarlacc?
I believe so.
I mean,
And Felucia?
in canon,
A diet
Shock T
Jedi.
is murked by Anakin, so
Well, that Force Unleashed is old canon, so
Rip rip.
right? Yeah, Force Unleashed was canon at one
I
point.
guess so.
Garen Malik.
Gallon Merrick.
Yeah, I know I messed that up somewhere.
Stupid head.
I can
Oh
never
my
remember his
God.
name. I'm surprised I got that for it.
What the fuck is his name?
Who?
That one dude, Diet Jedi. I don't even.
Oh, it's like
care.
it's like Elo or Eso or something.
Iway. I don't know.
Vowel
Ting
sounds.
tang, walla bing bang.
Gotta love them implied gay relationships.
What?
That's what it was.
What?
What? I thought
That's
it was
what the
a brother.
director kinda
I thought
said.
they were brothers.
I thought they were brothers.
They weren't brothers.
I also haven't seen Rogue One.
I got no homosexual.
No,
The
and I'm the
director-
homosexual.
Director kind
Hey,
of
he should have a pretty like good
The
rate gaydar.
director implied it in some interview at some point. They were not brothers.
J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
heck.
J.J. Abrams directed the new Force Awakens. He didn't.
Oh, he didn't
He
do
did Rogue
Rogue
One?
One.
He may have done Rogue One. I don't think he did. Because
course,
he's not,
they come
he's
out-
not
they
doing.
come out
He's
like
not
a
doing.
year
He didn't do the
apart.
Last Jedi. I don't think.
He is doing Last Jedi.
Is he doing all three?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw a news thing where he signed on to do all three of them.
Yeah. When does Last Jedi come out?
December.
December.
December?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's not too far away.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's weird.
What do you guys think is going to happen? What do you guys think is the Last Jedi?
I'm
I don't know. Is
not
Luke
Star
gonna die?
Wars.
No. Okay.
What's
Here's
gonna
here's
happen?
my opinion. Maybe, but that's not as important.
That's fair.
It's going to be an important moment in Star Wars, but like,
Okay, he has to die.
yeah, he has to die at some point.
Yeah.
But I think the Last Jedi means that not that Rey's the Last Jedi, but that he's like disillusioned with like the Jedi way, and he sees that you need both part of the dark side and the light. You need passion and like serenity to become like a good Force user. So he's going to like dissolve this Jedi Order and make his own
He
teachings.
did dissolve the Jedi Order.
Yeah, he did. After
It says it in the
yeah,
in the
after
credit.
Kylo Ren broke off. But he's going to dissolve the Jedi teachings, and he's going to teach Rey differently.
I mean, that's what happens in the books, man.
Yeah, he's going to because if you, I've read a lot of this stuff, you know. and
Of course, yeah.
If you, a lot of people turn, and Anakin turned from the light side to the dark side because they're like, passion's bad. If you do a little bit of passion, you're bad. And so he's like, well, shit, I'm bad.
Gareth Edwards directed Rogue One.
Okay. But yeah, so well, that's not exactly what happened, but that it turns a lot of people because they feel like, oh, I did a little bit of passion, now I'm
And-
full on bad.
Yeah, and a lot of people say his turn was pretty quick, but it was like. It was, but
It was like 19
because
years.
after like the first time, like the first thing he did, he's like, I can't go back now. Like
And
if
I
I
can't-
go back now, like Padme dies.
Yeah, and I don't want to go into all of this, but it's the Jedi Order, especially kind of Mace Windu's fault that Anakin turned. He's not the bitch that they portray in the prequels. The prequels are misunderstood movies. We'll talk about this
Okay.
a different time.
Look,
Please.
we can talk about it. We can talk about it a little bit now. Like episode 1 was bad.
Okay, no, I'm not saying the prequels are good movies. I'm saying the overall story arc is misunderstood. Like I'm saying that if they were made into books, remade into books with like and that describe like the
They-
storyline in detail.
They were.
Okay, is this novelizations of the movie?
What's a book? And the third one's fucking brutal.
Okay, I'm saying like if they went like full on like Game of Thrones length and described the actual happenings of like they didn't do year skips and stuff, they described everything,
Yeah.
you would understand like people would understand.
And then little Annie accidentally won. And then his journey continued.
Yeah, it's
Episode 1 in a nutshell.
yeah, episode they could skip episode 1 where he's a kid. They could just start where he becomes a Jedi. But and kind of mention the mom
Yeah.
stuff.
His mom died.
Yeah.
Rip.
Super.
Well, they could just say they took him away from his mom, and then they could be like, "Oh, we know where your mom's at. She's in Tatooine with." They could still have that
Oh, in the
because
books-
he becomes the devil to the.
In
sand
the books,
people.
it's revealed that Palpatine is basically Anakin's dad.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, is it because he's made of midichlorians
Yeah.
and they both? Yeah,
Yeah, it's 'cause
that
he
could be left out too.
manipulated
Midichlorians can
midichlorians.
fuck off. What do you-
Is that
But
the
you-
whole like Virgin Mary shit?
Yeah,
where if
Virgin
you
Mary
have
stuff.
Kind of. It's implied that he's Jesus.
Okay, cool.
If
But-
Jesus was literally.
But the real story, like the whole thing, is less of a Jesus story than the movies portray.
in the
Yeah.
first movie,
Yeah,
it's like he's kind of Jesus with this pseudo Virgin Mary stuff.
yeah.
And then
Except
it's
for he
like,
turns bad because the Jedi Order is not all it's cracked up to be.
Right.
And they're really hypocrites.
Yeah, super.
But
But he was a cool guy.
me and Decker could go on for days about
Yeah.
this.
I don't know jack shit about Star Wars
Yeah.
except that
Pew pew lasers.
yeah,
Yeah.
pew pew lasers.
Decker and Dylan are both very, very passionate about Star Wars.
Yeah, it's too much sometimes. I yell at my mom.
my
I don't
God.
like yell at my mom, but like she'll say she likes Star Wars also, and you know it's like somebody who reads Wikipedia all the time versus somebody who likes the movies a lot,
Yeah.
and if she'll say something, I'm just like, well,
actual.
And I feel really bad about it, but it's just something I'm super passionate about, so I can't help it sometimes.
Fool, you have walked into my trap.
See, I want to be
activated my trap card.
I want to be that way about Game of Thrones, but fucking like
There's so much stuff.
yeah, like I'm trying to listen to the books, but the second book's like I listen to them because I've got like reading problems.
Yeah.
But like so I'm listening to them. Fucking first book is 33 hours long. I got through that over the summer because I was able to like listen to it and work at the same time. But like now I'm trying to listen to the second book, The Clash of Kings, and like Jesus Christ, it's 47 hours long.
Ew.
Who's reading it? Is it George R. R. Martin?
Roy Dotrice.
It's Betty White.
It's.
Thank God.
I would pay $3 extra to get the Betty White add-on.
What? Who's the lady that died?
DLC.
Who's the lady that died last year? That was she was old.
Joan Rivers?
Okay, yeah, Joan Rivers.
Oh, I was gonna say
Have her read it like, all right.
Fisher
What? Carrie
No.
Fisher.
You hear her
and her mom.
You hear her. You hear Carrie Fisher.
Okay, let's read this real fast.
You hear Carrie Fisher bump some cocaine. Oh.
I can read this in 30 minutes, I swear to God.
All right, let's get this whole recording done in one day. It's like, Carrie, we've contracted you for a whole week.
Carrie, you're not saying anything legible.
Okay, so
Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, sorry, Carrie Fisher. I'm a big fan.
Was.
I'm still a big fan.
Oh,
yeah,
I
sure.
found
Just
out
because she's dead doesn't mean I'm not
No,
going to
you're
watch the
dead.
original
I
series.
found out
Yeah.
there's
Not-
actually
not
a reason
Carrie
why
Fisher.
we were put off by the faces in Rogue One that weren't real, that were like animated, like Grand Moff Tarkin.
I wasn't put
Leia.
off by them. They were decent.
Yeah.
No, you're like, that's fake face. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because
Like, it's
Grand
like-
Moff Tarkin has been dead for 40 years.
Yeah, but it's like they could have done makeup or something on somebody. I don't know. But the reason is that like when it comes to like animatronics and stuff, there's actually a thing that's right before like unrecognizable from real.
Uncanny
That's called
Valley.
the Uncanny Valley. And if you see something that's in the Uncanny Valley, you're like, what the fuck is that thing? Like that is not. That looks like it's trying to be a human, but it ain't a human.
Wait, so there's a...
Wait, hold on, what?
Where's Uncanny Valley?
So like it goes up steadily, like human, like recognizing it as a human and like
Yeah.
like realness or whatever, and then right before it gets to like unrecognizable from human, it goes straight down into Uncanny Valley, and then it comes back up at like the very end.
Is it just the way we read it? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the way we
it's just-
perceive it, and it's like in that uncanny. If something falls in that like area of,
So they almost did
recognizability,
perfect.
Well, that's the point. Is that
It should either be recognizable or completely foreign. But
it looks
yeah.
it looks like
So it goes from Lara Croft 2003 Tomb Raider game to... You can't tell. It's like...
but it's so close that like it might be a person, but
Yeah.
you can just tell it's
Yeah.
not, and it's like ugh.
I want to.
Wait, what are the... What
I
are
need
the...
to see like an example of this.
Think of it
I
like
don't know.
Grandma
real-
talking from Rogue One.
yeah.
It's,
Or
they
just-
did really good, though. I think they did really
They
good.
did.
Because, and also, they didn't stretch it. They put him on screen for a brief amount of time.
Yeah, but I guess it'd be kind of like a realistic art style, like a 3D person
Yeah.
to like a cell shaded. Oh yeah, that's obviously like an animation.
Yeah.
But like it falls right there in the middle where it's 3D model
Oh.
just well enough
Yeah.
that you're like, oh god, something's wrong. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's gonna come visit me tonight. Heck, all
Keeping the
F4.
lights on.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is weird.
Let me see it again. I haven't seen it in a while.
Did you just Google Uncanny Valley?
I did, and
That's
I'm not pleased with the result. Oh my
That's
god.
that's a bad.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not close, though. I feel like... oh, my God.
Like, oh,
It reminds
God.
me of the girl from
Yeah.
There's Nothing. That YouTube video where, like, that girl's eating...
Oh fuck! There's nothing. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's cute. I have cold chills right now. You see my hair standing up?
Dylan's hair, for reference, is in fact standing up.
Dude, that move...
That fuck, I
clip.
hate that shit.
Oh, man.
I don't want to know what this is.
What the?
What you
late-
guys are talking about?
We're not playing it right now.
Oh,
We're not
no,
playing it.
No, no, no.
I can give you like a transcript verbally. Of what
It is... Well, it's a video played backward than forward.
Yeah, it was for an art project, like most fucked up things are.
Of course.
And then it was like this like animatronic girl,
All white. Like,
all
paper
white.
white.
There was like her. She was sitting at a table.
she had, like,
and-
brown hair and everything, but her skin
Yeah.
is, like, paper white.
Yeah, and there was like a fire going on behind her, and she was face down in a bowl of cereal.
By fire, like, she's in a house, there's a window behind her, she's at the end of a table.
It's on fire.
And, like, it looks like she's in hell because it's, like, all black and then there's fire coming from the ground.
And then she just like sits up and stares at you, and this is like really grainy film quality, like not like
Yeah, you can
early
hear
2000s.
you can hear
Crackling.
nothingness in the microphone.
Yeah.
Like you can hear like the crackling of the
And she
air.
just like says something or whatever.
Yeah, and backwards, and then it comes out and she pulls her head out of the cereal bowl again, and it's going forwards, and she goes, "There is nothing," and like really monotone, and it's just like
Oh my god.
I have cold chills.
Yeah, it's awful.
Do you have like a fear of mannequins, or just like the whole?
It's uncanny valley.
The whole
like,
thing, it's
okay.
like yeah, it kind of is, and also it's like the setting is crazy.
Does she have a face?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah,
It's just
Okay.
it's animatronic.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the setting is like you're in a house in hell, like you know what I mean, like you wake up in hell and you're just in some kind of fancy house,
Okay.
you know, like a standard horror movie,
Yeah.
and there's this animatronic person at the end of a table eating cereal and trying to like smash their face in a cereal.
I will
Yeah.
not be watching this.
Oh
no.
man, it's not worth it. Oh,
But-
also I do have a thing though for hands coming out of the dark.
Ah, fuck.
So like The Conjuring, and what's that new movie coming out with? Oh yeah, I think it is Flatliners. There's a scene in the trailer where like this hand like comes out of the dark. I don't do hands.
That's one of the kids in It. Spoiler, I guess, that's one of his fears because like
Hands?
it was. So what happened was his parents died in a house
Oh,
fire
yeah,
or
yeah.
something, and like his fear is like seeing burned hands like coming out of the door,
Yeah.
and he can't help them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't like hands. I was always scared when I was a kid. Like there's gonna be a hand that just come up from the foot of my bed.
That's an SCP,
Is it?
kind of, except it like peels your skin
That's
off.
something we talked about in the recordings.
I
that we
want
did
to
public.
release. I want to release that one. Actually.
So we recorded
after we cut out a lot of it.
Yeah, we recorded 3 episodes last school year.
Yeah.
So this year still,
Yeah.
and this is kind of before we even knew if we were going to publish them.
Yeah.
And we did some kind of cool stuff.
Yeah, it's a ghost. It's a ghost hand that peels your skin off.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
SCPs.
yeah.
So standard containment protocols.
Something like that.
Yeah,
special containment.
Special
special
protocols.
They're creepy. They start out as creepypastas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't creepy, but some of them are like
they're
ghost
cool.
hand
They're
that
really cool.
peels you like
It's
a
like it's one
banana.
of the first ones. It's like SCP-3 or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
most of them are not scary as much as just interesting kind of horror-ish
There's
stories.
like there's the classic like music sheet that if you get within like 20 feet of it,
Yeah, you got to write till
you
you
gotta
die.
write with your blood until you die.
Delicious.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's like a lot of like there's that ancient monster. It's like a decaying cow looking thing, and yeah, it's really cool stuff. We did creepypastas too, not just those. Like we've read like our favorite creepy
And then,
stories.
then I found that one horrifying, the awful story on Reddit about the
Russian
911
sleeping?
call.
Oh,
I kind of I'll be honest. When I'm driving
fuck
home
that
from work, every once in like I come to like a stoplight and like one of the back roads that I take home, like I'm afraid that somebody's just gonna like run out of the forest and just like full like bullet like jump into like the window of my car and like break into. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Driver's side or passenger side?
It doesn't matter.
So driving
Okay.
home from, I used to work at Skyline, and driving home there was construction on this bridge, so there was a stoplight there in the middle of nowhere, and I would lock my doors when I stopped there and like make sure there's nobody in my backseat. I don't know. It's just it's like it's like 12 at night. You know, it's super dark.
It's not even that
I'm in
late.
the
It's
middle
like,
of.
like 9:30. Some like during the summer it's late.
Well, I'm just like I'm in the middle of BFE and in Indiana, and I'm just like
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
No.
yeah, like the stoplight that I'm talking about. It's like the classic like spooky stoplight
Yeah.
where it's like stoplights and then it's like a single light at the corner of the intersection.
Yeah.
And like nobody uses this.
Well,
at this
you
point.
want to try to guess what's on both sides of the road though where I stop?
Corn?
Cornfields. so it's kind of the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like woods, but it's like
Yeah.
Mine is when you stop, there's a church,
yeah.
and then there's a couple houses to the left, and then
Church
it's
is close.
forest behind and like around you.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of,
Is it the one that you turn right at? Sorry, if it's the one
No,
you
you're
turn.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
speaking of guessing,
Guessing.
do you want to get to that right now?
Wait, I think I had something else with the creepypastas real quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what exactly was the 911? I don't remember fully.
Oh,
It was
God.
the fuck.
Was it the one with the dude smiling in
It's
the
like
window?
cold.
Yeah.
Like, that one was fucking scary.
Okay, so like last semester we all lived on the first floor of like this dorm hall. At the very end there was a window at ground level.
Ah man.
So like reading this story and then having to come out of the room and walk down to my room and like praying to God there's no
I
fucking
didn't have to do
freaky man smiling at me.
It was in my room, so I didn't have to do that.
Was that in your room?
No, it was in 101.
No, it was in our
No,
room.
that wasn't his room.
Yeah, it was.
We were all around my roommate's desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, that was awful. And I don't want to read the story again.
No,
So,
honestly, just you mentioning it, I might. If Jasmine doesn't stay in your room, I might be.
you are more than welcome.
Because oh god,
I mean, you can still like sleep on the futon if
Where's
you want
Travis?
to.
it's true.
Huh?
Where's Travis?
He's in our room.
Okay.
Reading
Oh, I forgot you guys had a few times.
reading 178 pages of homebrew
As per the usual.
as per the usual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Travis likes D&D a lot. We all do. We all like D&D.
We all like
a lot.
D&D.
D&D's good.
But
Oh, yeah,
Travis.
didn't we say last episode that we were going to get to D&D this
Yeah.
episode? Fuck
Did
it.
we? It'll happen eventually.
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, well, they
We did.
Foreshadowing
well,
content.
they will by the time they hear this.
Yeah.
But
Oh well. We'll get to D&D
I
eventually.
might start. I already have a plan for a puzzle that involves math.
I hate.
Oh, God, fuck you.
Okay, with
dude,
math.
Nazir did good on that last. My character's Nazir. He's a bard.
He's stoned. He's super stoned right now.
Yeah.
He is
well, he
actually
got.
rock.
What is that? What is it?
Petrified.
Petrified.
Petrificated.
We might talk about how he got petrified later because he has a new fear of
What?
disarming traps.
Yeah.
What's Nazir jaded about?
Okay, so all right. Okay, so we've got a bit.
Got it.
We actually have a planned bit for this thing, and should we explain it or should we introduce it
Well,
and then explain it?
At this point, wasn't
Typically
did
you
we
expand
did we
it to
ask
explain it, right?
Decker what he was jaded about in the first episode?
No.
It
Last
wasn't like that.
episode-
I was just said I'm jaded.
Yeah, last episode we asked you what you're jaded about. Like, remember you were like,
I'm like, I'm jaded, and you said, what are you jaded about?
yeah, we were like, what are you
Okay.
jaded about?
Yeah. So
We decided to make a thing of it.
we're gonna make a thing of it.
We were making a full thing of it. Like we made a song. Or,
Yeah.
kind of.
All right. Are we getting to that now?
Oh,
Yeah. So, well, we're gonna introduce. Well, I just want to say real quick.
Okay, yeah, we
We're
should.
just gonna ask Decker. Decker gets mad about everything, like in the world,
Yeah.
and we're gonna like in the media.
That's a fair assumption.
We're gonna ask what he's specifically mad about
This
this
week
week.
they know.
And we're gonna make a game out of it.
This week they
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah, this week we know.
In
Upcoming episodes.
in upcoming weeks they will not know. And I
Yeah,
will,
that was a
I will
mistake.
have to
That was a
guess.
mistake we made not
You'll enlighten
30
us.
minutes ago, as he told us.
Oh, well.
Which we didn't know we were gonna make guesses then.
Yeah,
So
on the fly.
so that's gonna be part of the game.
oh heck.
Yeah. So let's start it. So yeah.
Guess what, Decker?
Second try.
Guess what Decker's jaded about?
Fuck, I'm
Boom
pissed.
boom.
Fuck, I'm pissed.
What are you pissed about? Get close to the mic so they can hear how pissed you are.
Bethesda sucks.
Okay. Well, no.
Alright.
Look,
Okay.
Bethesda have turned into a bunch
They
of
turned
money
into EA.
grubbing,
They turned- I'm sorry.
money grubbing,
I know I said that.
shitty developers.
okay.
They're
Alright.
lazy.
Okay, hold on.
They're lazy.
Oh my god.
This
okay.
is Decker's time. Let's hear what he's got to talk about.
Explain.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so I'm pretty sure Skyrim came out in 2011, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skyrim came out in 2011. That was
6 years ago.
6 going on 7 years.
It was released in November, so it's about 6 years.
11,
They,
11, 11.
they are trying, or they are releasing paid content of mods that already exist.
Yeah.
Round 2.
So
Again, 6 years later, what the fuck,
So
Bethesda?
I just want to recap what he's talking about. If you've ever played Frostfall and Skyrim, like the mod, they released that and it's called Skyrim Survival. It's kind of like the
Yeah,
Fallout
I mean,
Survival.
What's new? I mean, they basically take.
I played a little bit of
Yeah.
it, and you were right. I got stuck.
Jesus.
I got stuck because you have to go to sleep to level up, and I didn't read that part.
Throwback.
So yeah, it basically is just weather affects you, food, and being tired.
Yeah,
You have
so
to-
Bethesda, the studio that brought you the smash hits Skyrim,
Hey, maybe you've heard of it.
maybe you've heard of it, 6 years ago, is trying to release paid content. Paid content, DLC, 6 years later that it already exists in mods.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. That's bad.
No, it's shitty, and like I'm gonna say a bad word here, but they're starting to sound like EA.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that, I'll be honest.
There's a lot of bad words, and EA is definitely near the top of the list.
I mean,
They're like-
they tried this once and it failed horribly.
yeah, paid mods on
And
Workshop.
I don't understand how they thought that.
Well, now they're
doing
releasing it as DLC.
Creation Club horse armor, powered horse armor for fucking fall or whatever it was.
I have a horse armor mod. I literally have a on Nexus mods. I have a horse armor mod.
Yeah, like
Okay, so
what the
this-
fuck?
so-
And Frostfall.
This edition of What Decker's Jaded About
We're all
has everyone.
We're all fucking
Okay,
jaded.
So whatever.
for future reference, I do get mad at a lot of things, but probably the things I bring up on this will probably be unanimously
Yeah.
pissed off at.
Oh yeah,
Fair.
probably.
Yeah.
These are conversation starters.
Unless
just
it's about a
for
game that
Jackson.
I specifically play,
Like
something
Hearthstone
like that,
last
like
time.
Hearthstone.
But we had a good conversation with last time
Yeah.
because we understand roughly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like the balancing needs.
There's good balancing teams, and there's bad balancing teams. Hearthstone
God.
has one of the worst.
We already covered that.
Yeah.
But
As a recap of last
no, I like Bethesda. I really do.
I do too, but
I've always been on board with Bethesda.
I mean, I did like them.
Yeah.
No longer.
I'm not gonna say I don't like it anymore.
Is it done after that? Like
I mean,
after-
it's not done. It's just like, come on, man.
I don't
you
expect-
you release Skyrim on everything and the
That's
Switch and
no,
Sega.
that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I've accepted it's fine that they're gonna release it on the Switch and it's been 6 years, but they're still gonna release it on consoles and not make a new game.
Yeah.
But this part's getting super super shitty.
we're already getting amiibo support for fucking Skyrim.
They're
Yeah.
already milking it, dude. You can.
They've
wear-
been milking it for like 4 years.
but you can wear Link's costume.
You can
Skyrim.
shove fucking a Mario figure. up
Dude,
this
I
thing.
literally, if you open up the
Shit.
workshop page, it's all like what was the most recent
I don't know.
Zelda game?
Breath of the Wild.
There's Breath of the Wild, Zelda dresses, and Link outfits.
Yup.
That's on the front page of the
Yup,
workshop.
good shit.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so why don't they just release like the DLC that's like Thomas the Tank Engine train dragons?
So,
Oh
okay.
wait! Oh my God! Real quick interjection. Kira showed me this thing on Instagram or Twitter, and it was there's a Thomas the Train episode where this train is lazy, so they take the track out from under it and they brick it up into a tunnel to where it can see, but it can't move. And they say hi when they go by, but his fire burned out, so he can't respond. And all he wants to do is pull a train and show off his pretty green paint, but it faded away. And he's stuck there forever.
What the
and
fuck
he's
was this
alive.
shit?
And he's
Hold on.
alive.
What the fuck? Wait.
Is his name Percy?
I don't remember. So he's alive. He can't move. He can't talk because his fire burned out.
That's some Edgar Allan Poe shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It fucked me up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
How would they pull? Wait, okay. My question is,
They
like,
had
they don't have hands.
at the end, the dude, the narrator was like, "It's an awful fate" or something like that. It's like, but he kind of deserved it, didn't he?
Oh,
And then and then it goes da 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 da. I'm like, no.
This train suffered a fate worse than death, and he deserved it.
This train wishes he were in hell.
Anyway,
What was I saying?
I don't know. You didn't say that. I interrupted you.
okay.
Bethesda has turned into a bunch of money grubbing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say. Never mind.
don't say Jews.
Do you want me to say Jews?
Don't say Jews.
We weren't going to say Jews.
Yeah. I'm not cutting this out.
I wasn't gonna say it, and then you said
I'm
it.
not,
Jesus
I'm not cutting this
Christ.
out.
We don't have anything wrong with
Okay,
the Jewish.
So
faith.
None of us are anti-Semitic.
No.
Anyway,
all
let's go.
70 listeners, just so you know,
Hey, don't
August
say
says
one.
Jews. Adam did not say Jews. August said Jews.
Yes.
And it's probably going to get cut because August is.
I'm not cutting it.
Okay.
Did you see me write on the time card?
Yeah, no, it didn't.
I actually
No.
didn't see
we
that
have a
on
time card for things we have to cut.
No, yeah, but like we don't have to cut anything.
Yeah.
because
Oh, God.
We're doing good.
No one said
We're doing
don't
good.
cut.
exactly because that's when you kick the tape.
To be fair, it's
Not
never
cutting that.
never anything bad. It's just something that we don't want to like have people disagree with us and not listen.
Okay, so there could be some bad things.
Okay.
We are
It's not
people
bad
of
things.
free will.
Ah, jeez.
Oh yeah, we're free will, but we don't want to say bad things.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyhow, so like
Yeah, Bethesda is a bunch of money grubbing people.
but what is Bethesda doing right now, other than milking?
That's
Skyrim?
nothing.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Are they like
ESO
Until
ESO isn't
until
Bethesda.
they announce
Oh,
Elder
you're
Scrolls,
right.
until they announce Elder Scrolls 6, I'm going to assume they're working on milking Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because that's all they've shown us.
ESO
which
is
is hilarious?
Cinemax.
Like, okay,
Elder
what
Scrolls dev
happened?
team is definitely just Skyrim. So
What happened to Elder Scrolls Online? Because I knew like when it
Oh,
came
it's
out,
still a
it was
thing.
It's not
it was
Bethesda, though.
shit.
It's
not
not
Bethesda.
no.
No,
it was
it's
Bethesda?
ZeniMax. It's
Yeah.
ZeniMax is the parent company of
Oh,
Bethesda.
but it's good and it works.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
like because
ESO's pretty good.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure it has more concurrent players than World of Warcraft right now.
Yeah,
Really?
and
It-
it's
it's
got
pretty
really
good,
good
it's pretty
content.
I heard that like when it first came out, it was trash.
Oh, it was
Oh,
trash.
wow.
You couldn't
for the
get,
console
you couldn't
video,
get past
yeah,
what
so-
level 40 or 20 or something.
Yeah.
Besides, before all the quests just got broken, you couldn't
Okay.
fix them.
Yeah,
So-
but now they've got like really good content, like the throwback. like the Clockwork City, which is like some Morrowind shit and like deep Elder Scrolls tasty lore morsels.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really milking on that, while Bethesda kind of smacks
They're
pots
like,
and pans together.
Here's a simplified, comparatively shitty Fallout game. Now we're gonna go back to milking Skyrim.
Oh God, don't talk to me about Fallout 4, please.
Don't hate it.
I got 50 hours in and I wanted to die.
I like the dialogue, not the content of the dialogue as much as like it's you got you can walk away from it and stuff, and it's kind of
But-
like,
They removed karma in the game, which
that
was
was, karma was pointless.
It
so
was
I'm not against
okay.
it.
I mean, you can say it was pointless, but it was one of the cornerstone mechanics of the game.
Yeah,
You're right. It was a meme too. It was really good.
And
meme.
you can there was
Solid meme.
certain content that you could only unlock if you were super evil or super good.
Yeah, and
You're right.
it kind of makes you detached from the like in Fallout
The
3,
world side.
the fact that you could level an entire city and murder an entire
I
population.
may have done that.
Yeah, no, it was.
We all
that's
did
something
it.
you did because Moira survived, and that's all that matters. And it made you have moral repercussions for it, and it showed you a little thing that said, "Hey, you did it bad. Go in the corner."
This is bad.
There were a few times I didn't blow it up though too because
Yeah.
I just want to kill the guy because he was super.
Oh,
I killed-
Burke's a bitch.
I killed him anyway. He had a cool sniper.
Yeah,
yeah, you get karma for
It's bullshit.
killing him regardless. So
Yeah, you blew up a fucking city, but here,
And then you
have
killed
that in the back.
You blow up a city, kill the guy who has a connection with you in the city, walk off scot free.
Woo!
Perfect.
But it's
Bounty
just,
removed.
they are really. I don't.
Well, you know what they're going to do though. They're going to remake New Vegas, and they're going to latch onto that for 6
I
years.
don't think they're gonna renew. I don't know because New Vegas is Obsidian. That they would have to. They would have to
yeah.
poke that bear. And
The best
Obsidian.
Fallout game was not a Bethesda game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
It is. Yeah, and
Yeah, the
Obsidian's
more I
doing
think about it, the more I realize. I mean, if you so let's be real for a second. The actual gameplay in Skyrim, the combat, was horse shit.
Oh, it's God.
You're
okay.
standing there.
No.
You're standing there just taking hits.
But it's
and
2000.
smacking a
It's
dragon.
2011 though. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, sorry, Dark Souls existed.
Dark Souls.
I'm not a
Exi-
Dark Souls
there was
guy.
a
It doesn't
lot
matter.
better.
The combat was it mattered.
Yeah,
But,
and then
in
Dark
Skyrim-
Souls is a very it's very focused on combat.
Yes.
It's either you adapt or you lose your fucking
But
mind.
Skyrim still, the combat was it was probably priority. It was probably made major role. It was one of the first things that you do is combat.
Well,
Vanilla Skyrim, you literally, it's just magic was horseshit. So if you went up against any mages, you could just sneeze on them real hard and then
Yeah,
you'd be
but
fine.
then in mid levels, mages are disgusting because they get master level. Not
Yeah.
master level. They get what's it? The one below master.
adept.
Yeah.
They get ice storm, and they just
Yeah.
ice storm you, and that's 90% of your health in one hit. And you're like,
Also,
the
your
fuck just
stamina
happened?
gets drained, and it kind of
yeah,
sucks because
your stamina gets drained, and then it can go through walls. So it's but they track you through walls, so they just hit you. So it's
and
okay.
it's it also you can't say it was because of time because Witcher was around and Witcher had
Dude, Witcher 2 is so good.
it was it's in the same vein of open world.
It's kind of a different. Okay, well,
Third person action.
Witcher 2 was very linear.
Yeah.
So it was open to an extent, but it was very linear.
Yeah, but then
But
it's
And there was a different combat. It was more. I would say Witcher's more Assassin's Creed than Skyrim.
Yeah.
but and also in Skyrim they give you the illusion of certain choices you can do light armor or you can do heavy armor, but then why do you ever not do heavy armor? You get a perk to make it so that you can carry your heavy. If you have your heavy armor on, it doesn't weigh anything, and then you get a sneak one that makes it so that your heavy armor doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if you sneak in heavy armor, and it's
Yeah.
So why would you ever go light armor under any circumstances, except the fact that the Thieves Guild armor is ridiculously overpowered?
Oh
Yeah.
God,
It
Nightingale
gives you-
armor is ridiculous.
That's why I do light armor with my sneak. Well, also there's you get the stuff from Dark Brotherhood, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like wearing the Dark Brotherhood.
It's-
stuff.
the Nightingale stuff.
Yeah, Nightingale
Makes your
stuff's
eyes
awesome.
itty,
Yeah,
itty,
yeah.
little
Yeah.
lights.
But the one thing about Nightingale armor is I played a super big Nord the first time I had Nightingale, and he was super tight, and it's muscular guys, and he doesn't.
Running around in a
it never
leotard.
matched because
He's sneaking. It was like an elephant going behind a tree and
for me it was it looked kind of ridiculous because the chest piece was 50% less cold damage. You're
Yeah.
okay. It's I'll actually just wear the normal Light Thieves Guild armor because it's 25 more carry weight, and I hoard stuff. So so it's dark black edgy boots, and then dull gray chest. It's like, oh, all right.
It's just like, and also the whole thing with Skyrim was the main story was hot garbage. I mean, on fire garbage. It was a trash fire. And
We've talked about this, haven't we? We've talked about it.
Yeah.
I think we have.
And the
this-
dragons, though.
But dragons, gotta love that.
Even though they're a hot mess with their flying mechanics, it's still fun.
They were
still
functional.
It's
They're
okay.
They
functional.
looked fucking cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
they
love
were-
when they fly backwards though, and
Absolutely.
and when their wings don't
And
move.
when they don't take any damage, but they still like register that for some reason they need to hit the ground now, so then they hit the
Oh.
ground and then just go.
You know what else is
and then they
fantastic?
glitch through a wall.
Is when you have the
It's just-
open cities mod on, and then the dragon's like, "I'm gonna attack the fucking city." And you're like,
Oh, God.
Okay, that's cool."
Every NPC's dead.
Oh, wow, alright, wow, shit.
Try Dragon's Dogma instead.
Is that the one where you? Is that the one that's like Shadows of the Colossus with its combat where you can fucking?
Yeah, it's actually a good game. It's a good
I
game.
have Dragon's Dogma.
It's Konami.
It's
Is it Konami?
No, is
it's
it Cap-
Konami.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's Capcom.
Capcom.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's surprising because Capcom can occasionally be like
Really good or
Capcom.
Yeah, it's
Wait, is
one or the
Capcom
other.
Resident Evil?
Capcom is Resident
Yes.
Evil. Capcom is Mega Man.
Yeah, I'm not
Mega
thinking. I'm not thinking. I'm trying to think of recent Capcom stuff because arcade.
Capcom versus
Marvel
Marvel.
versus Capcom.
Yeah, that one just got released.
Yeah,
recently.
and I'm not interested in fighting games. So
I like fighting games.
Apparently, it is as good as the last Marvel vs. Capcom because they dumbed down some areas and improved other areas. Mainly,
Excellent.
they improved the fighting, which is
the
most
whole
Very
point
combo
of it
based.
is
It's
the
very
whole
very
point.
combo.
But they added a
based.
campaign, which is important because a lot of fighting games need a campaign now to be competitive. And
Because
Alright.
let's be honest, Mortal Kombat had a pretty good campaign for a fighting game. They do pretty good campaigns. It's
Okay.
interesting.
I'm just not a fan of
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I am.
I really like Street Fighter because it just feels cartoony.
Yeah, but I like Mortal Kombat.
I don't really like. I don't like.
I like the
I see
controls
the
for it.
appeal. I see the
her
appeal
name?
for like Mortal
Ling-
Kombat and
Ling
stuff,
Ming.
but like
who's the chick with the
Nah.
beefy ass thighs?
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is she the one where it was like the blue like?
Yeah, and then
kimono?
the
Thunder thighs.
thunder
Yeah.
thighs that could probably crack a tree in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then didn't they made in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 they didn't none of the X-Men are in it
X-Men got
because
X-Men and Fantastic Four. It just the stuff they're in is kind of weird because
Oh,
of the,
don't. I'm so pissed about Fantastic Four because
I never watched the new one.
Well, okay, no, I'm pissed
you
about the like.
don't have to.
I know.
Yeah, it's bad. But like the property in general, I got really pissed because I played Marvel Heroes for a little bit because I really like isometric action RPGs that are loot based because I'm a Diablo slut.
Wait.
Diablo.
Marvel Heroes is the one with Spider-Man on the cover, right? And it's your top down. You can switch characters at like a kiosk,
Kind of.
right? And
It's basically like all of the
Are there two of
Marvel
them?
Heroes.
It's Diablo but Marvel.
No, that's Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance. I played the shit out of
Ultimate
that.
Alliance is good shit, but I'm talking the MMO Diablo-esque like loot shit.
Okay.
But on there they had like all four Fantastic Four, whatever. But now you can't take them anymore because Fox is just like, I don't like that.
So they edited them out of
So
the
they
game?
took them out. You can
They
no
updated
longer
them. Oh
purchase
my
them.
God.
As
That's why X-Men weren't in Marvel vs.
Yeah.
Capcom 3 is because Fox is like
I'm surprised you can
Marvel's
still
so
have
big. Why would they be like? Why would they give them to a different? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
they didn't give them.
Yeah, Fox is just like
Fox
money.
is Lethal Beach.
Does Fox own Marvel?
No, Disney owns
No.
Marvel.
Yeah. Disney owns Marvel. Yeah. So what the fuck?
But
why did
way
they ever,
back
how did they
when-
ever get them?
it was way back when. Like,
Yeah. Oh no, it was like OG. It was like Fox had the first Spider-Man movie.
yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did they have the second one?
Yes.
Yep.
And like just the whole trilogy
Yes.
right there?
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
they
see
fucked
the-
up.
you
There.
see
So
the
Fox
problem.
fucked up.
Now Marvel has Spider-Man.
And now they've broken free
Actually,
of that.
I don't think
Wait,
Marvel
who-
has Spider-Man. Marvel has Spider-Man under Fox. Like Fox is like, yeah, you can use Spider-Man. but you
Really?
pay us.
Seriously?
Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Wait, who did Amazing Spider-Man?
That was Marvel Studios.
Okay, I've never watched any of those. I heard it don't.
Wait,
really
Amazing
need to be-
Spider-Man or
Yeah,
Spider-Man
Amazing-
Homecoming?
No,
Amazing
Amazing
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Andrew
Homecoming
Garfield.
was. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Was that Marvel?
That was Disney. That was recent.
His Homecoming was.
Homecoming was good.
Was Marvel.
Homecoming
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah,
Yes. Nathan doesn't like Homecoming,
that's silly.
Nathan doesn't like a lot of things.
but Nathan has his Nathan ideas for why he doesn't like
He's
Homecoming.
like Tobey Maguire better.
I don't know. I don't know what he likes.
Tobey
about it.
Maguire was a good Peter Parker.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay, but it didn't fit the idea of what
Yeah, but
Spider-Man is.
But
Yeah,
this
no,
new
totally.
guy is a better Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He's this whiny teenager that just gets
He's an
gets hold of
angsty
shit.
He's like, I have this cool stuff. I want to use it, and Iron Man's like, no.
I think he's purely a better Peter Parker because he has to make this stuff instead of having the web shooting powers, and it makes him.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew
That
Garfield
confused-
had to
that-
as well.
That really confused me
What?
though.
Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man had to as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't watch those because I heard they were terrible.
But like, didn't
All the villains were from, what's it called? What's the place that he worked at? Where Reptile was from?
Oh, Oscorp.
Oscorp.
Yeah.
Every single villain
Yeah.
in the second one.
Well, the first trilogy was kind of like that too.
Mhm.
Doc Ock worked for Oscorp, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think
Sandman got turned by Sandman. I wish they
No,
made Sandman. I
Sandman-
love Sandman.
Sandman would just stumbled into like a nuclear testing facility.
Yeah, but I thought it was Oscorp
I don't know, man.
affiliated. I don't remember.
But
It's been a
I
long
don't
time.
think. I mean, Green Goblin wasn't.
He owned Oscorp.
Did he?
That's Oz. Yeah, it's Oz.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Or what was it? What Oswald? Or what's his last name? Whatever.
It's
Him and his son owned the company.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, but
But
So-
but that one was like Oscorp like made all the villains.
Actually,
Yeah.
he made himself with his company. Like he
used
genetically
the-
altered himself.
He used the technology and stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have the technology.
He was
I have the technology.
didn't
I bought the
the
technology.
Homecoming Spider-Man get nibbled on by a spider because he talks about it? He's like, yeah, I totally got
Yeah,
bitten by a
no,
spider.
that's the thing.
What's it
That's
doing?
what happened in Homecoming was like the entire backstory was like an offhand line in the movie. It was like, yeah,
you don't
because
need
everybody
anymore.
knows.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
the Batman
at this
thing.
point,
It's
right.
like
So why does he actually need the web shooting shit if he was actually like mutant?
Well, because
No,
he
that's the
only
thing.
gets the wall climbing and the
Oh,
spider
okay.
sense.
And the
Yeah.
dumb fucking strength.
Okay, I
he
understand.
gets strong spidey sense and
But
climb on walls.
he doesn't get web glands.
no,
No.
it's not.
All right. Okay.
The
Yeah.
only thing that I found like very out of place in Homecoming was like when the friend walked into the room and like he was taking off the spider suit. This 16-year-old kid is fucking ripped.
Yeah.
And you're like, hold on. I know you've been like mutated and shit, but like
Wasn't that? But what?
calm down with the ass.
The actor wasn't.
Yeah.
The actor was like.
Yeah, no, he is.
He's 16.
Yeah, he's ripped.
He's
No, he's older than
Actors-
that. He's 20 something.
Yeah.
20
Actors
years
actors have a lot of time. They got to get ripped for certain roles.
Yeah.
Like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has to make a huge transition.
God.
You know, his wife likes it better when he's fat, so he goes back.
Really?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a wife anymore. They divorced.
Did they?
Yeah, they divorced.
Aww.
I never heard anything about
That
that.
happens
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, I know, but Chris Pratt's a
50%
good
of
guy.
marriages.
Chris Pratt's a great. Well, I mean, just because someone gets
Can tell you
divorced,
why
They seem
that
like they
stat
really
is
like each other.
skewed, but
they might have just.
yes,
I think I
Didn't
heard
they
you
have a
telling me about that, but
I don't know.
it's like people will get married and divorced like 8 to 9 times.
yeah.
So you know,
Maybe the weight transition was just like he couldn't do it anymore. He just couldn't cope.
It's like his body couldn't physically fucking blibbity blap anymore. So
he just is ripped all the time. Now.
God, I couldn't.
No, Chris Pratt ripped is my favorite kind of rip because he's not like super tone ripped. He's
He's
just
like
super
sculpted.
strong looking rip.
Yeah.
God, I love Chris.
Like he
Pratt
has
a
abs,
lot.
but they're like there's still some like not fat
it's
there,
like
but he's
single
still he's
pack.
got human stomach still.
Yeah.
So he's just like he's shaped like he's like a Viking. Yeah. He's not like some little bitch ass tone guy who he's toned, but he looks like he's like a swim team
It's not.
guy.
It's not. It's not.
He looks like
the
he could like punch
Hey.
through your chest.
Not the kind of guy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Not the kind of guy you would see at the beach and be like, oh, wonder what
Yeah.
what kind of fucking powder he's taking, like he's buying from
Yeah, this is-
GNC. It's the kind like
This man punches people till he's strong.
he could throw a football through me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like hero straight. Like
Yeah.
that's how heroes
Yeah.
look, I think.
Yeah, but he's not a superhero. You know what I mean? Like he don't got no power.
No, but he's a hero. He's a hero.
You know what? In Infinity War,
No, wait, he does have superpower. He does.
Okay,
no, that's not
yeah,
right. Star
but
Lord
it-
does have superpowers.
but it died inside of him. Okay.
Yeah,
no
but, like,
longer
he
has
did.
superpowers.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
But
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love Fleetwood Mac.
there's a theory.
that that music choice was so fucking
I didn't
good.
think it would work, but it did.
It's so good.
But I love Fleetwood Mac too.
Brandy.
So
Okay, no, I
What's
don't want to
your
get match. The theory is that he didn't actually lose his like god powers.
he just thinks he did.
He thinks he did because his dad told him he did,
Yeah.
and
Placebo.
like it placeboed him, or he's like, well, that makes sense, kind of.
Well, I like him better without the powers.
But-
So.
Oh,
Well, you gotta
Well,
have
that's-
like you
well,
gotta be
that's-
against all odds.
well,
and
that's
be an
why
underdog
he
or
that
whatever.
that was also the reason why he can like get blown up and not die. is
Oh,
because he's
yeah.
part god.
yeah.
And when they played that Cat Stevens song at the end, like the one about the dad, I don't remember the name of the song. and like it's when Yusuf or no, that's Cat Stevens' other name. What's the blue dude? I can't remember his name.
Yondu.
Yondu. They give him the
Spoiler
funeral. Yeah, and once again, sorry if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That's my bad, but also it's kind of your bad.
He may be your father.
Okay, all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say I love the song choice at the end too. And
the song choice at the end.
It made me real sad.
Press F for respects.
Yeah.
Press right bumper to respect.
So that's what Decker's jaded about, I guess.
Yeah, that was.
Bethesda sucks.
Bethesda, you're making some weird choices.
I'm going to
bring back Brink. Damn it.
What?
No,
put it back. No, take
Burn
that
it.
back.
Burn it.
I regrettably own that game.
Okay,
thank God.
Real talk. Like apparently, like recently, Brink has gotten good. Like people actually play Brink for some
Did they
reason.
update it?
I think so.
The faces bother me.
They
Yeah,
updated
no,
something
yes.
besides Skyrim.
Yeah,
What?
it was like a really quiet like.
Look, Caleb,
No
I
reason.
normally trust what you say, but
No,
Especially when it comes to Bethesda.
I saw an article like a while ago, and it was talking about people going back to Brink, and it's actually like decent or whatever. And I'm like, okay,
wait, so they patched
bullshit.
it recently, or did they
I don't know
patch
if
it
they
a while
patched
ago?
it or
and
if people just like.
This is Brink is like
I played
arena combat, right?
Yeah, it was
I-
that
hardcore
I
arena
played the campaign for it.
Which is fine.
It was pretty fine. I played.
Which especially because we were pretty young. Like
I played
Yeah.
I played multiplayer. Well, because like my cousin got it, and he was like, "It's really not that bad." So I played it a little bit. And I'm like, I don't hate this.
How old were you?
we were like
I was,
middle school, like
Middle school.
7th grade when that came out.
but like when I
Alright.
played it, I was
Alright.
like 13 or something like that.
so yeah, 8th grade.
So like
yeah.
the average first-person shooter was probably a pretty good game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like my first game for the Xbox 360 was Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, it was Modern Warfare 2 was good. But
Um,
like I played Brink, and I was like, of course I didn't really know
Which is
like
still
what a
$20
bad
though.
game was.
MW2 is still $20.
All right, I think we talked
It's
about that.
$20. That's
Yeah.
cheap. Normally they're $40.
Did we talk?
It came out like 2009 though.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Did
tragic.
we talk about that
Call of
already?
Duty, but
About
Call of
how-
Duty games.
Yeah,
are like
it's they don't go under $40. I know, but
Fucking stupid.
it's so ancient though. Like
Classic Activision.
What do we have on the phone? What's
Being on
next?
stage.
so, the SNES Classic came out recently.
Oh God, fuck me up.
But instead of that, I can just bring my SNES and we can play it for free.
Also,
Wait, do you? Okay, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was
It's-
honestly just gonna say, like, I know that's not super legal, but emulators at this point, I mean,
Why do you need it? You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean,
I guess it's nostalgia. It's
it is nostalgia.
the
It's
market.
100%.
The market is for people who don't play video games anymore, that only play the SNES.
Exactly.
Kind of.
That's like
Or
so
collectors.
niche.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's like the Atari. When the Atari came out, it's a bunch of '80s kids that were like, "I haven't played a video game since the Atari, but I loved it, so I'm gonna get the
Yeah,
Atari."
I mean, like,
Yeah,
Nintendo
but like the
isn't.
SNES, like Atari died. So like
Yeah.
people who only played Atari no longer play video games, not by choice.
Okay, but so Nintendo.
But Nintendo, but like you could say that Nintendo, but they didn't. I mean, I guess the GameCube. Okay, people like the GameCube. It's nostalgia for us because it was when we were kids.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but the GameCube like murdered Nintendo.
It did.
Oh
Like,
yeah, crippled.
Oh yeah,
It was like smothered inside crib. Like,
kneecap that shit.
Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of like the original Xbox. I found out a few years after I got the 360. It was like, wait, the original Xbox did real bad. Like I saw that
Yeah,
in like
'cause
a,
it came
like
out
a
like
documentary.
It
Well,
came
because
out-
they were like we talked about last time. There were like 4 good games for it.
Yeah.
It was 4 games for it, and it came out like several months after the PS2.
So I mean, a lot of things we thought were good when we were young apparently did not do so hot.
Yeah, we see a lot of things rose into classes.
but it's like, but it is.
But wait, it served its purpose. We
Xbox
got
is
a lot
bad
of
because
enjoyment
of
out
the
of it.
PS2.
But no,
yeah,
for
well,
real.
also like by the time PS2 came out, PlayStation was already established.
yes,
Like
I mean, so was
during the PlayStation like
I'm
one,
putting on my
like,
computer.
during
Microsoft came in late.
for the PlayStation 1, like during its time, that won like its console war.
Yeah, and also PlayStation 2 won the console war.
Yeah, and like while
like, what
while
was the-
Sega and
Sega released the Dreamcast,
Yeah.
which people
Well,
say they
Sega
like the
and-
Dreamcast, and it's like, brother, that killed the Sega.
Yeah.
All right.
well, the Dreamcast was considered a good system. It was just like the pirating was so fucking easy.
oh, dude.
But
yeah.
like, yeah, like while Sega and Nintendo were having a dick measuring contest, they fucking PlayStation was like, hey, discs.
Yeah.
This was also during that point, like the formative years of when people actually started playing games like religiously, where like
Yeah.
like companies weren't sure. Like, yeah, we've had like this like retro shit, but there was a jump in technology that had to be dealt with.
Sony and Nintendo almost made the PlayStation together.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, that was really close.
It was like it was going to release. Like it had a release date, and then they broke up.
Aw.
Yeah. So now,
Well, it's kind of nice because now we have both.
Yeah, well, kind of.
but
Well,
yeah.
Nintendo will never die.
And then one
No.
makes
It refuses.
and then one makes
it can't die.
Yeah.
one makes
too
like
big.
its average like scheduled biannual terrible business decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we have too much money. We gotta waste it. We don't have enough room in our
What are we
banks.
gonna release?
Vin.
What are we gonna do? Let's release a new system, but have no games come out for it.
Let's release.
All right, that
let's
seems good.
Let's
That
release a
seems good.
Mario Run game that costs like $8 on the App Store. But I guarantee millions of people fucking bought it.
Oh god.
Oh, absolutely.
So many.
It did
Wait.
Hey, no, it's on sale for $5 right now.
on sale.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Mario
They promised that
Flappy
game to be
Birds.
free. Damn.
So what is the SNES Classic?
Okay, so well, it's just all the games are in it already.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's got
So,
like 24 games.
That's one problem I have with it is I love cartridges. Like I love to like put them in and
Yeah,
play the
yeah.
games.
That's
I will bring my
alright.
SNES. Also, they're sold out everywhere. You can't get them.
Yeah, you can.
And there's a super backlog for them. But I will totally bring mine here if you guys want.
Yeah,
And
sure.
we can hook that right up to the coax port on the TV.
Hey,
The coax.
hey,
Wait a
But,
minute.
but do you, okay. I've had a lot of trouble trying to hook up my SNES to a TV that isn't a CRT.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
they do not play nice.
Tube, right?
Yeah.
What?
Like a tube
I have
TV.
in the
Oh, yeah.
backseat of my car.
It's-
I have a small TV that's a tube TV. It's
Well,
tiny.
the one out here.
How much shit do you have in your car? You don't have a big car.
I do not have a big car, but I have a lot of stuff in my car.
Well, the TV we have out here is a really old LED TV.
I think we might be able to pull it off there.
Yeah, it's a plasma screen actually. It's a plasma screen TV,
Yeah.
so it's probably do okay.
But
Okay.
the whole thing about like the SNES Classic that just came out, they're trying to market it with like an unreleased Star Fox game, Star Fox 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're saying it's
Look,
never been released before.
I am not a Nintendo man, but if they release a Star Fox game, I'll buy that shit.
Yeah.
I do
So
like
that was one of their selling points is like there's this old ass fucking Star Fox game that was never fucking released that we're just slapping on this emulator box that has a Link to the Past.
Also-
and it's
also-
Mario on it.
That's great.
Skyrim is being released for this. Yes.
Oh my god, did you see that picture that fucking
Son of a
Bethesda
bitch.
posted though? They photoshopped a fucking Skyrim cartridge for the SNES. When they, yeah,
No.
Were they in on the joke?
yeah, they were on.
So,
Oh
okay,
my
so do you
That's
think
good.
that the next thing that people are going to like mod onto things is Skyrim? Like instead of Doom, they just mod Skyrim onto everything?
I'm gonna.
That'll be next. That'll be our kids thing.
Yeah,
That'll be our
it's
kids
like,
thing.
hey, so I have the Game Boy 13 and
Yeah, yeah.
I
We're gonna be going
I
with
got
Game
a
Boys.
modded Skyrim.
And, or they'll be like, we have the Xbox 5 and I bought Skyrim because they're still
We're
releasing.
gonna mod Skyrim onto that fucking alarm clock over there.
Hey, but they released a new
Press snooze
expansion
to
last
swing.
week. This is 15 years from now. They released a new expansion last week. They released let's see. There's an island near it that exists.
So,
Black Marsh.
I was gonna say they released Black
They
Marsh. for
released Black
Skyrim.
Marsh.
but not the entirety of Black Marsh, just the northern corner of
In
it.
the northern corner, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's just a black marsh.
No, dude. Here's what's gonna happen.
There's
right?
one house,
There's
and
a
there's
snake.
a bunch of lizard people making skooma inside of it.
Elder Scrolls
Oh,
6
no.
is the new Fallout 4. It's gonna be.
Don't
It's like,
talk
don't
to
tell me that.
It's
What
gonna
is
be
it?
like, oh, dude, you guys hear they're gonna release like Elder Scrolls 6, just like they did with, or it's gonna be Half-Life 3 too.
Okay, no,
Okay.
Half-Life 3 is
Oh.
super dead in its crib. It's just a joke at this point.
Well, no,
It's a joke.
Fallout
No, I'm
4
saying it's gonna be a
Fallout
joke.
4 came of something.
Yeah, but
Let's
Fallout
see.
4, it got to the point where it's like a joke, and then they did it.
Well, that was just because they were always going to make a Fallout 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were just-
And they're always going to make an Elder Scrolls 6. But like Gabe Newell, the good old our god Gabe, has
Yeah.
come out and said they have no desire to make a Half-Life 3, which makes no sense to me.
Make a Half-Life 3.
It's like,
No.
it's like, hey, so you released the last game after a DLC in that game on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Would you mind releasing, like, having us have some closure? Fuck off, please. Alright.
Hey, I've been playing Team Fortress 2 for like 10 years. Can we release a new one? Oh, actually, no.
We'll release some more boxes.
Yeah.
You want to buy those?
Hats? Yeah. You guys want hats? Is that what you said? No, we want a new game. Hats? Yeah, I can do hats.
You want a new class? I mean, there's like we've had 9 for like 11 years, so yeah.
No.
What the
Hats.
fuck?
You get hats.
We'll give you a new class of hats.
You can put hats on other hats.
New content. Visors.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. That'll boost the economy.
Sun hats.
sun hat. I guarantee there's every kind of hat.
Fuck.
Tricorn. I don't know.
Coif.
What?
A coif.
What's a coif?
A chainmail hood.
It's it's an armor hood.
Coif.
That's hilarious. It's so adorable.
Yeah.
What else is on the phone there?
Deck, you want to tell us about that Dota 2 AI?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so
Speaking of Steam, Gabe Newell,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Dota.
So OpenAI is a company owned by Elon Musk that develops AI, artificial intelligence, and relatively recently, I think it was earlier this year, they developed an AI that plays Dota, and basically they had it learn for like 2 weeks. And then they pitted it against like professional players at a tournament, so like millions of people were watching, and it fucking destroyed all of the professional players.
I don't know anything about Dota. I know
Dota
it's a MOBA.
It's a MOBA, but it's also a real-time strategy game. They just made the two hate fuck real hard.
Yeah.
And now we have
As
the
you
two.
do with different genres.
Yeah,
of
And
games.
basically, what they said they did was they did a really relatively simple way to program the AI. Besides like the learning part,
They use Linux.
they best fucking not. Either way, they gave it like certain parameters that it always follows. Like taking damage is bad, and like dying is bad, and getting the last hit on minions is good, and stuff like that. And then it made it learn, and they just played like dozens of games at a time at like times 10 speed or something like that, and had it learn, and it would just do random shit in the games to find out what worked.
Yeah.
And like it would just do crazy shit that like now players are using as strategies because they're like why didn't we think of this? This is fucking insane. And it's like one of the strategies that it did is like right off the bat, first thing it did was just run out, go down to like 3 ticks of health, like basically 1 hit away from you can take 1 hit before you die, get down to like that low health and run back, and then it baits players. It's like fight me because it knows it can win because it is better than every player because it's a computer, so it can just make the right moves. And it's like Jesus. And then like if you look at it like while it's fighting a player, it's like it moves like insane because it's like it knows exactly how to dodge every hit that's coming at it and stuff like that.
Well, that's one of the things I was gonna say is unfair. Well, obviously it's unfair. It's a computer, but it doesn't have like the reaction time for like clicking and stuff, which even milliseconds it will affect it.
Oh yeah.
But like it starts like to predict people what they're doing, and like every game was like 10-0, like 12-0 kill wise, like single, like it's 1v1s. But and then so players are asking OpenAI if they can buy the AI to practice against so that they can become perfect at the game. And it's like, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
scary.
That's cool though too. Like,
It is.
I think the idea of like practicing with an AI to become better at the video game was cool.
I mean, like the bots in the game are fucking shit.
Oh my god, yeah, Dota bots are. I tried to play Dota for like 5 seconds, but I'm a league slut.
I hate
So I know. Tell me about
We've
it.
talked about this.
Yeah, but I'm a support bitch. I hate myself. My summoner name's Boopskadoop.
I just not a big MOBA guy.
But I fucking love MOBAs.
I played Smite and I really enjoyed it for the short time I
Smite's
played
fine.
it.
I'll say it. I got good at Smite.
Yeah.
I played me some ADC Soul. If anybody else has played Smite, I doubt you have. It's like ripping. It's like every time you do it, it's like ripping your dick off. Every single time.
Yeah.
It's like before they patched Soul, she was hot trash. It's a mage that's an ADC.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. Like Kronos is one. Hades is kind of
Soul
one.
is just so.
But Soul is like it's an attack. So the whole point of attack speed is that you can also crit.
Yeah.
That's what hunters can do. Mages can't do that. So it's an attack speed based
Classic
mage.
crit.
So it's kind of shit until they buffed some stuff and then stuff like that, and then she became pretty good. And you play her and people get mad.
I think more people play Smite than you might think, though, because even like where I'm from, there's a lot of people who like they play video games, but you wouldn't expect them to be into like MOBAs and stuff, and they play Smite.
Yeah.
Also, you play I play Opwash, and if you play Opwash in Conquest, you're just asking to hate yourself.
Oh, what is it? Opwash?
Opwash, he's a
Necromancer
He's
dude.
Oh.
Summons corpses.
he throws
explode.
zombies out and they explode, but he has no mobility. So if you mid lane with him, you're gonna feel really bad. You're gonna get Thor dunk on top of you like every 10 seconds.
I also feel like Smite is because everyone shits on League's community, which, by the way, they had to implement a system called Honor now, where they have to reward you for being good, so people stop being little assholes.
Yeah, I
great.
tried to play League.
Yeah.
And the community was so fucking bad.
Yeah. So now we are like, if you want to get any loot for like skin, like chests and shit, then you're gonna behave, motherfucker.
No,
So
my
great.
So my best friends tried to get me into it in high school, and they pissed me off.
Oh,
Because I was
God,
trying
so
to
bad.
learn, and they were super ununderstanding about it.
Oh god, yeah.
I was like, you guys, I've never played before. I've literally never played or watched
Yeah,
anything about this.
it's great.
Calm the fuck down.
Ah, it's great.
And I never played again.
I'll be honest, playing Smite, I did that sometimes, where it's like there's a guy on your team and he's like 4 levels behind. But the problem is that there's a leveling system in Smite that they pair you with people at that level.
Yeah.
And I'm at level 30, which is I don't think it's max level, but it's the
Level 30
it's the
max.
level. Okay, I'm at level 30, which is max level, and you get paid with other level 30s because that's the level you have to get to max level to play competitive.
Yeah.
And like you'll be playing this guy is like 5 levels behind. He's double stacking, which is if you know what double stacking is, it's a joke. You don't double stack.
What's double stacking?
So you know stacking items?
Yeah.
You get 2 of those. You don't do that. It takes you twice as long to get max stacks, and then you do a lot of damage, but you're also squishy as shit and you just die. Anyway, he's 5 levels behind and he's double stacking. You're like, dude, how did you get this far? And he's like, I've done this a million times before. It works every time. I'm like, well, we're losing.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with MOBAs because I tried to
Yeah.
get into the community and it was
Yeah,
cancer.
it's like dipping your dick in hot oil. It's something that I went through all of high school doing, or like my last years of high school doing, and I couldn't play because crippling social anxiety. I can't talk to people there, let alone being admonished for not healing at the right exact moment. Because I'm again support bitch. I can only play support. And they nerfed my sweet baby blood bag Soraka, so I
I mean,
can't.
if you want to go back to Smite, every single support mage is fucking disgustingly overpowered.
I mean, yeah.
Aphrodite's overpowered.
Oh,
Hell's
yeah.
overpowered.
Hell is fucking
Hell is
ridiculous.
nasty. I can just. I'm a healing mage. I can one hit people.
gross.
Yeah. Hell is both, and
I just hate
is-
getting one-hitted in competitive anything.
Sorry,
It just
not
sucks.
one hit. Put down like 5% health.
Melted.
Sneezed on
You
it.
can still get melted.
But you're a support,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
You're supposed to get melted,
So-
right?
oh no, as a support, I mean yeah.
Oh, you get melted by support. It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, you get put down to 5% by the support, and then the DPS just go. That's the support that's the ADC masturbating, by the way.
Yeah, like I never really played League. I played the tutorial and that was it. But like, I played Smite because I'm not a PC gamer. I've never really played anything on PC. But Smite came out for console, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I played it, picked it up for a while, really enjoyed it.
Did you have a main?
Sun Wukong.
He's balanced. I say that because if you're balanced, you don't get played. Because if you only get played, you're broken. But
Yeah.
Sun Wukong, he's balanced. He's pretty good.
I didn't look into the community at all. When you're on Xbox, no one speaks ever,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't.
which is
type.
kind of nice.
Yeah. Typing is where you can. No one's gonna take the energy to be like
To get a
get on voice chat and be
chat
like,
pad,
but like.
because then
They'll
you
type it
then
out.
you just get muted.
He's a good
But-
solo. He's worse than Bologna, but Bologna's nasty. So
Baloney.
But yeah, also Ratatasker,
Ratatasker,
because it was hilarious.
Ratatasker was extremely good as soon as he came out. Like, he was by far the best jungle. Then they're like, this is too much. So they put the little rat down, and then they ass-fucked him. And they nerfed him, and then they nerfed him again, and then they nerfed him again. And recently they buffed him. But they
It's
buffed
not
his,
enough to resurrect
Yeah,
him.
but they buffed his damage. They completely changed his abilities.
Oh, great.
They made his abilities bad. So,
It's been a while since I played him, so he's probably ass backwards
yeah.
now.
I main Chong.
they changed his acorn, so his acorn doesn't do the good combo, which is like damage and attack speed. He's like, why would you
Yeah.
ever not do that?
Yeah.
Wait,
Or it was
wait.
like damage and movement speed or something like that. They changed it so you can't do
Is
that
World
anymore.
of Warships a MOBA?
massive. Wait, what's it called?
Multiplayer online battle arena.
Online battle. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's a battle arena of warships.
Well, then that was my MOBA.
I mean, I guess.
While my friends were playing League, I played.
I guess World of Tanks is too, like War Thunder.
Oh yeah,
too.
World of Tanks exists.
No, World of Warships is way better, I think.
I mean, yeah. So World of Warships is better than World of Tanks, and then War Thunder is better at World of Tanks than World of Tanks is. Like,
Yeah.
And the tank part of War Thunder is the secondary part of the game.
Yeah,
it's planes.
Planes is the primary.
And they're adding boats actually.
Yeah. So that's I don't know how that's going to tie in because it's kind of like a very limited interaction between boats and
hose.
Yeah, between boats and hose.
Speaking of Ratatasker, I'm looking over at your phone, Dylan, and I see No Squirrels banned.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Okay, so I was telling Dylan about this earlier in the week, and my favorite music is Irish folk.
It is. His favorite music. I'll vouch for him.
Confirmed.
And I was telling him about this band where, like, in a bunch of their songs, they're like on the album cover. There's a squirrel. And you're like,
I didn't see the album cover, but
well, that's interesting. And the first song I listened to them, it was like one of those camp songs where, like, you say something and you add something on to it.
Gather around the campfire and sing our
Not like that.
song.
Like Bazooka Bubblegum.
Bazooka.
Well, like there's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like that, but it's called the Rattling Bog. And
Rattling Bong?
Bog.
Wow.
But
Whoa.
and like the way they start off the song is they're like this song, like all of our songs, contains no squirrels.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with squirrels.
Has nothing to do with squirrels.
Damn.
And like it's supposed to be like recorded live. I say in air quotes. If
Yeah,
you
you hear
it.
like after he says that, you hear people like like in
Yeah,
the crowd.
you hear like the crowd, the audience, and
Like, okay, I'm on board. No squirrels.
and like they're getting to it, and eventually, dude mentions a squirrel, and he's like, and on that twig there was a squirrel.
Like,
over there."
whoa, no squirrels!
And like these people are getting so fucking angry. They're like, and on that branch there was a squirrel. No squirrels! And you're just like, where did that come from?
My favorite part about it is like there's like people that yell no squirrels, and there's like a guy that like agrees like, yeah, no squirrels.
Yeah, it's like a dude in the band. He's like, yeah, there's no squirrels in the song. And he's like, maybe we should pick up the tempo. All right. So it gets really fast, and like I could do it right now, but I don't want to. I'd probably trip over my words because I'm also tired and have just drank a fucking like 40-ounce whatever jumbo Big Red with
Thornton's, please sponsor us.
energy shots in it.
We go to Thornton's before every podcast.
Energy.
I'm twitching in my seat. Anyway, but
yeah, that's part of the reason why I have to go to sleep kind of early. So I don't want to drink.
Hey, we still gotta play that Call of Duty beta after.
Oh
this.
yeah, woohoo! I'm so excited.
We just downloaded that.
And then they mention it a second time, and they're like, because on the twig there's a nest and then eggs, and then they're like, and on the eggs there was a squirrel, and then the same dude is like, no squirrels, and he's like, squirrels don't lay eggs, no, and he's like, well, neither do bunnies, but guess what happens in Easter? And so he's like, all right, fine, we'll fix it. And on the egg there was a duck-billed platypus, so doesn't work, does it? No.
It's funny because like you don't really expect it.
Yeah.
And it's like no squirrels. It's a good time. It's a good time. Irish folk music. I might have peaked the mic there, but
Oh, who cares?
yeah. Well, people might care.
It's all the volume. Like you could like Decker scream into it.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
You could do that and like levelator. If you're trying to record
Oh
anything,
yeah, I forgot we do that.
put it into levelator,
Yeah.
and then you won't have to worry about cutting out when Decker
Levelator.
kicks the fucking.
Or if I
tail.
yell bad words.
Like,
Such as.
I mean,
Donger.
tax evasion.
Oh no!
oh, damn it.
We're gonna get flagged. We're gonna get audited.
Oh god.
Audited.
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 This company.
Audited.
The IRS is gonna come knocking on our door.
Ah, shit.
tax evasion. Calculator noises.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like Toad.
Ching
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Ching
Boop,
chong,
boop,
ching
bop.
chong, ching chong.
No, you're thinking of the thing that goes
Hold on.
beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep.
Beep, Boo boo bop.
Yeah, I may have done something real
Bop.
racist.
Bop. Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna.
Don't acknowledge it.
Don't repeat it.
Pizza.
Little Caesars,
Oh.
please sponsor us.
We had this conversation.
It's,
We have nothing to do.
if a Korean family makes pizza, is that cultural appropriation?
No.
I'm sorry.
Why not?
Okay. Okay.
They're fucking hungry. Like,
No,
I
This
made
is an
curry
argument.
the other
For the
day.
record, I'm not
fucking-
trying to stir controversy. This is an actual argument we had in my anthropology class.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
All right. So this is part of my degree. Let's.
What's your degree now?
That's a good question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's a grab bag of shit. Please help me. Oh my Uncle Cindy.
I love that one.
It's even better when you figure out that omae is the pronoun in Japanese that people of higher status use to basically shit
To
upon.
demean people.
Yeah, it's to demean
It's
you.
the you to demean.
It's great. But anyways, so cultural appropriation is like some hippie bitch seeing like a Buddhist symbol that's super sacred and being like, oh, I resonate with that, but like not actually going to like
Give me that
learn.
tattoo on my asshole.
I want you to tattoo a lotus flower on my rectum.
Yeah.
Like, but
As has happened a lot.
yes,
Octos.
I want
octosphincter.
feces to slide over that bitch every day.
Enlightenment. But that's when it gets like appropriative because you don't actually respect where it's coming from.
I'm a white guy that makes Korean food.
Yeah.
Please lynch me in the streets, Tumblr.
Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
no, I saw a thing where like they tried to outlaw
Yes.
white people from making burritos.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, no.
Human burritos, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. No, but Koreans making
Fucking
pizza is not
happy.
cultural appropriation.
No.
They're just hungry and they just feel like making foreign food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
but what if a Korean dresses up like a cowboy and says, "Hey y'all"?
And that's fucking hilarious.
I keep the y'all. The y'all word is deep inside of my personal like. I'm so sacred. The y'all word is so sacred, even though the Germans actually have a word for it, and it's not a stupid.
It's so funny.
Well, so do
Yeah.
Kentuckians. It's y'all.
It's y'all.
It's
Yeah,
on
but
your
I
guys'
mean,
fucking
like-
water towers.
It's
But it doesn't have to be
Oh,
fuck. What's the word for it? What's the word for that word? Conjunction.
yeah.
Conjunction.
It doesn't have to be a conjunction that doesn't actually exist, but it kind of does because so many people use it. It's like selfie.
It's like ain't.
Ain't. Yeah, but that's sound. Okay, so when people say ain't, I like to say ain't because I think it sounds like stupid. You know what I mean? It
I
has that twang.
I just
it has,
I inadvertently say ain't.
okay.
I say ain't around my family because
I get an accent when I'm around when I'm
Yeah.
in Brookville. I think.
yeah.
'Cause
I
ain't,
it's not a big one and it's totally subconsciously, but
because
I don't know,
ain't
people
has
talk different.
twang in it
But-
by default. So
yeah,
like
yeah. Well, because like, this is more of an urban setting than I used to.
Fun
so-
fact, that's called convergence. It's when you adapt your speaking style and linguistic style to your surroundings.
people do that and they'll get the accent of like
Yeah, I
a foreign
catch myself
accent,
doing
and then
that.
people will think that they're being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't do it on purpose.
But like I do that consciously.
Heck.
I try my best to. I hate the like Kentucky. I hate like Kentucky accents. I hate like Southern accents.
I want some sweet tea.
I can't stand it.
It doesn't bother me.
I don't think that was a southern accent.
Hey.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
But
y'all.
like because you just hear it and it's like just like an archetype immediately comes to your head.
Yeah,
Who the person
uneducated
is.
country bumpkin.
Yeah, and
Yeah, well,
like I hate that.
I don't have a problem
Yeah.
with it because this is kind of like neutral border state still, like where like North and South accents come together.
Yeah,
So Indiana though,
hate
it's
fuck
just
off.
like it's
Oh,
there
God.
are country accents where I'm from, kind of, but it's not like Southern like
Yeah, but there's also
it's
kind
all
of like the place where people are walking around downtown Cincinnati in cowboy boots and Wranglers.
no yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
get
no,
shanked by a
that's
guy
the
in
Brookville's
an alley. It's like the
that
best of
too.
both worlds.
but yeah, like when I not like when I just like go home for a weekend, but like when I'm like going home for like a holiday or something, I'm like hanging out with like my like
Yes.
huge family, then you know the ain'ts come out, the y'alls come out.
I don't say y'all, but I say ain't a lot.
Oh, I do.
I don't say y'all because it doesn't really come up in
No.
conversation, really.
I don't even say you
But-
all. I've heard a lot of that in Kentucky too. You all instead.
I say you all.
I don't.
It's on the water tower.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Yeah, you guys put it on everything.
Florence, y'all.
You guys put UK on everything too. Fucking water cup in Lexington at McDonald's, UK.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like the one thing that we're good at, you know. We're
Kentucky has like 4.
No,
growing tobacco, growing weed, growing horses, and making in UK.
And I totally I get it.
Don't
It's
forget
like
KFC.
Lexington's
Oh,
the
and
epicenter
KFC,
of
yeah.
No,
UK.
KFC.
And Mammoth Cave.
KFC was started in Salt Lake, Utah.
That's hilarious.
It's fucking funny.
Well, it's by a Kentuckian.
Well, no, I think he was born in Indiana.
No,
He was born in Indiana, but he moved to Kentucky and lived in
Yeah.
Kentucky his whole life.
But he went to
so it's an
Lake
Abraham
City,
Lincoln
just like,
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Except
nobody
reverse-
knows where he's
reverse-
from.
Classic reverse Abraham Lincoln.
Born in Kentucky, moved to Indiana.
Lived in Illinois.
Lived in Illinois.
Something like that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
We all
take it
claim
as
you,
our-
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Also,
Except for Ohio.
Muhammad Ali. Yeah, we should.
You guys can have all the astronauts.
Oh yeah, we had
J
Muhammad
Law,
Ali.
good old J Law and J Hutch.
Oh, guys, don't even touch
Clooney?
it yet. Indiana had Jim Jones, so.
Oh my god.
His KD is like 900.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Best COD player of all time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the
That might be a
record,
little edgy.
That was a little bit edgy.
for the record,
Do you want to cut that?
That's up to you, man.
I don't fucking
That
care.
time is up to you, but like, okay, never mind. I won't. Never mind.
Yeah.
for the
Don't bring,
record,
don't bring up demons.
Yeah.
Don't unearn.
That got
unearn-
cut. That got cut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
for the
That got cut.
record,
Okay,
me and
we don't-
Decker
we don't-
are
this is
not
an
Call of
idiot.
Duty bitches. I mentioned we're playing the beta later. I think we're just like seeing.
Do you
What,
want me to talk about the Black Nazi women again?
no.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
That,
What are you
saying it
talking
is
about?
probably getting cut.
No, I don't, dude. There's not enough. Fucking whatever.
No,
Look,
we're gonna play the beta later, and I just want to see what it's like because I like the old Call of Duty. I used to play the old Call of Duties with the World War II, and I'm interested.
it just
I'm not gonna buy it.
you know. Yeah. Episode 3. Y'all know me. I'm a history.
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, you guys know Decker. You guys go way
Oh
back.
y'all.
Yeah. All of y'all.
All
know
you
me.
6 viewers, because God knows the viewing's just gonna go down from
Yeah.
here.
Oh
That's
yeah.
kind
And then go back up.
sometimes.
Maybe.
Hopefully,
You 6 viewers will watch it a lot.
like, comment, subscribe, and
Yeah.
share.
You guys.
We gotta put our
from-
handles in this one.
Guys from the
Yeah, we
year
will.
2022, calling you out. Give me a DM. I guess. I don't know how you'll reach me.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Dungeon Master.
Yes, I am a
Yeah.
dungeon master.
I thought.
Yes.
Give me a DM. I was like, you.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing we can bring up.
That too.
What?
We're trying to start a D&D club.
Oh yeah, that's something. That's
Everybody
going
that listens should join.
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
'Cause-
NKU D&D Club.
Yeah.
Join it.
Did you? We'll talk about that later.
Name it.
Huh? No. We'll talk about it later.
Email the person.
They won't.
We got stuff to do.
Oh my
It's
God,
not
she
started yet.
named-
Yeah. Anyway,
We got school stuff to do.
join it. Join it if you can.
Yeah, if you're
go
from
to
NKU
at
and
all
you're interested, you've never played, it's fine.
We'll take you
This
under
is-
our wings.
This 5-minute section is hitting such a minority right now.
Yeah, no, we just gotta. Also, we're starting a podcast, you guys. If you want to listen to that, so
Follow us on Twitter.
we'll do that later. We'll do that. We'll do that in the
YouTube,
closing.
Like
We'll
and
do that.
subscribe.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel.
Like,
Oh really?
subscribe, and leave a comment telling us about how awesome we are. We'll delete any negative comments.
Leave a comment saying about how.
Also, Miles,
Well,
you didn't follow the Twitter page. Follow the Twitter page. You retweeted one of the
hey,
pages.
stop shouting people out. You
No,
can't
no,
do
no, no,
that.
no, no, Miles.
Cut that.
Miles.
Cut
that shit.
No, no,
What's
Miles.
his last
No,
name?
this is unedited.
No, I don't know his last name. Miles.
Anything.
Please just follow us on Twitter. You already retweeted. You gotta follow us.
What's his last name?
I don't know his last name. I don't know his last name, Decker. I don't know his last name. Okay?
What's his last name, Dylan? The numbers, Dylan.
Tearing this family apart.
The numbers, Mason.
This is what happens when you retweet but don't follow us on Twitter. Anyway. What else we got to talk about?
fucking know.
Do you guys got anything?
I did not hit her. I did
Ginger
not.
ale.
We already did the ginger ale.
Fuck that. God.
Cheesecake is a pie.
Cheesecake
Okay,
is pie.
it's not.
All right. Okay.
It's not
No.
a pie.
It's a pie. Cheesecake is pie.
A recent one was brought up to my attention.
Yeah.
This is more of a statement of fact, but I work at Starbucks. Preface.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, it's great. But I was brought to the attention that a almond milk, vanilla, No, all milk. A soy vanilla latte
mocha latte.
Mocha latte is a 4-bean soup.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Wait, 4-bean?
4-bean, because the
Cocoa bean.
the cocoa bean
Okay.
makes the mocha drizzle, and then you got the vanilla bean for the vanilla,
Soy.
and then soy is a bean, and then you have the bean broth of coffee.
Yeah,
The coffee is the bean broth, and then everything else creates a soup.
Okay, but is it a broth or a soup?
No, okay, motherfucker. So
yeah, no, it's a broth.
no,
That's right.
no, the broth is the coffee
Yeah.
because that is the base for the
Alright.
soup,
I guess.
and then you add
Okay.
in the other shit, and it makes a soup.
Is it like solid?
We had this
Okay,
argument.
wait.
Soy going around?
Is tomato soup a soup or broth?
I literally think it says tomato broth on the cans.
No, does it?
No, a broth
No.
is a reduction in water of like animal marrow or vegetables. That is the definition of a fucking broth.
So what is tomato soup?
Tomato soup is a fucking soup.
Is it?
Why?
Is it? I guess 'cause it's spice.
Why?
It's
Why,
got, it's
Caleb?
got tomato in it. You can.
It's a
feel
blended
the
puree
tomato.
of tomato and
So
accessories.
tomato soup is baby food.
and vinegar and stuff.
But okay,
Fuck.
okay, but like, is tomato soup a sauce or is it a soup?
Okay,
no.
Okay, yeah, try to drizzle that shit over your fucking hamburger.
No.
Okay,
like,
but you.
Yeah,
Okay.
grilled cheese.
You'll have a
you
salty
dip
hamburger.
grilled cheese
Yeah,
in
but you
it.
dip in it. You dip it.
You dip
It's a
in
sauce.
sauces. What about ranch or buffalo sauce?
But you can put that on top. You know what I mean?
I
You
dip
can, you can put tomato sauce. Or you can put
Okay,
tomato
yeah,
soup on top.
if you want a soggy sandwich.
But it's the same as dipping it in.
Yeah,
It's not a sauce. It is not a sauce.
You can use it like a sauce.
you can use it. You can use it as a sauce. It can function as a sauce.
Okay, yeah, now I'll concede to that now.
Okay, but it's like Skyline chili's a sauce too. It's a sauce and a chili.
Yeah. Okay. So let's be real. Like,
But nobody knows what this is.
But what is chili?
so
I don't know.
Chili's a stew.
It's not a pasta.
Is it
It's a
stew?
pasta.
It's a stew.
it's got hunks in it, you know.
It is stewed.
We would love
over
to hear.
time.
We would love to hear your guys' opinions on this in the comments.
Opinions
yeah,
in
but
the
Skyline
comments down
chili,
below.
the Skyline chili, so people do eat it by itself, but I don't think you're not really meant to eat it by itself.
No.
That is
No,
not the same.
that-
That's not the same.
Not with that attitude. No, actually, I had one of my last days of work there. I had a chili bowl with beans and onions and cheese, and it was very good. And sour cream.
I mean, it's just meat, right? It's a
Yeah,
thing of
it's-
meat.
well,
It's meat with
meat,
cinnamon.
Cinnamon and
chocolate.
cocoa flavored meat.
God, people, these Cincinnati folk and their fucking cinnamon. Jesus,
It
God.
blows people's minds that there's like cinnamon and chocolate
Yeah.
inside chili,
Yeah,
Cincinnati chili.
it's
It's just one of those things where it's like, what the fuck?
And then I question it, and they yell at me.
I know that people think Cincinnati should get another food that's local,
Hey,
but
stop.
there's
that.
this other really good food that's local. Does anybody know what it is?
I might know what it is. You may have just
you
slid it
may
in
have
there.
already mentioned it.
You might get a clue if you ask.
You might get a clue.
What's the
the
clue?
You might got a clue.
It's Geta.
It's Geta.
Let's get it.
It's
What's Geta?
You
know what-
Do you actually know
I
this?
had no idea.
No,
It's like
I don't know what get it is.
it's like
Alright.
oats and
It's
meat.
it's basically some German immigrants came over here and they're super fucking poor, so they're like, these pigs are tasty. So then they ground up their pigs and then they got some oats and they mixed it together and they made it into patties.
They made it to the most delicious food on the
Yes, it's very good.
Apparently, it tastes like
planet. Welcome
sausage.
to our food podcast.
It's like sausage except it has oats in it,
It's
which sounds kind of odd. And bad.
do not
It,
get
it
do
doesn't
not
sound bad, but
no
it does sound
no
odd.
oats meme. We're not talking about it.
I wasn't
Okay,
even.
I'm going to
Brother.
put it out there. Because if anybody was going to do this, it's going to be Decker.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
So at
Because it's got oats and it's got pork. We're not doing it.
at Oktoberfest, there was a stand that was selling Geta sandwiches that had pretzel buns
that
and
sounds amazing.
beer cheese on top.
That sounds
Sounds
kind of
German as
erotic.
fuck.
It was. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, Geta's not German, but it's made by German Americans.
Okay.
It is not in Germany.
Kind of
Disclaimer.
like how pizza is not Italian. It was made by
Yes.
Italian Americans.
Yes. It is
Kind of
made
like
by German
Skyline
Americans
is
in
not
this
Greek.
area.
It's just made by Greek Americans.
It is Geta.
Kind of like how Subway's not Indian, but for some reason, just a lot of Indians work at Subway.
That's true. That is.
They also work at 7-Eleven. It's a meme. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
like whatever, but like Subway, it's like there's the stereotype.
They
like,
own
oh,
chains. They own chains. They're the liquor store that's next to the CVS that I work at is owned by an Indian man. He's met the guy.
That's very stereotypical.
He met the owner
It's
of Maker's
just
Mark.
interesting.
No, but with Subway.
Maker's Mark because the Maker's Mark guy goes to every store that they sell Maker's Mark at.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
I'm not trying to stereotype, but like every Subway I've been to is run by in
The
like,
one
from
Subway
India.
I've been
Like,
to.
And I don't understand why it's Subway.
Man.
I don't understand why it's Subway.
I don't know. It's just interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, like there was I think it
Do
was
they
Louis
sell
CK.
beef?
Yeah.
It
Yes,
might-
roast beef.
Yeah.
Roast beef? Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say it might be because they don't have any beef.
I don't know. You know, more power to them.
That's like that
More
might be.
more power to the people that run the Subway.
And if you think that's racist, why? there was
Don't challenge people, August.
You could have just like left it.
no.
The front page of Tumblr tomorrow. They don't even know how to get us released this that early.
Who fucking cares? Whatever.
These racist white kids in their room.
Nobody knew we
picture
were
of
white.
us in here.
But no, there was
What is
this, I
this
think it was
guy?
Louis CK. Maybe there was this bit. He was like, it was like, I'm not racist, but if I see like 3 black women running a pizzeria, I'm gonna be like, huh, that's interesting.
Louis C.K. is funny. He's brave though. He's super brave.
Yeah,
And sometimes it's not alright.
I haven't seen enough of his stand-up to know really. But whatever.
He is an asshole.
Oh yeah, so I've heard.
Sorry, man.
If you're listening.
Yeah, just a lot of comedians can be super edgy. Anthony Jeselnik is super edgy.
Okay.
You guys ever heard Anthony
I have
Jeselnik?
I have a problem with a lot of comedians.
Yeah,
Because-
he can push it.
Yeah, and because like, fucking, you can't define comedy.
What do you mean?
Well, no, but comedy has to be edgy, otherwise it's.
No,
That's not true.
people go too far with it. It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't.
No.
They don't have to go too far, but edginess has to be available for comedy.
Not
Otherwise,
necessarily.
it just dies. It does. It gets old, whether you like it or not. It will just die. It will just die. Comedy will just die.
Edginess gets old.
Yeah, but if they're overly edgy, it does.
Here's the point with Decker though. There's that refreshing comedy that's like not edgy. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that was funny and not like offensive to anybody.
wholesome.
Comedy. But without edgy comedy, you can't have wholesome comedy. It's kind of like without evil, there's no good. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, but like,
There's no
It's-
refreshing
yes.
step back
Edgy
from
means
nothing,
it's old when it's
from something
overly
that never
edgy.
happened.
like when you,
It's like way too sweet food. It's just bad.
it's when you try to go for one or the other where it's noticeable and not good.
The problem with being
Personally,
a teenager is
that's how I
if you
feel.
see an effort towards anything, you just label somebody as a tool and you just ignore it. I have problems with this though. It's just like if I see a genuine attempt to try to be something, I'm just like, dude, you're such a tool.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but
I'm just kind of a nihilist about or not really a nihilist. I'm just kind of like an ass about people trying sometimes. I don't know why.
I get what you mean.
I
But
feel like
like
it's a teenager
when if I'm listening to a comedian and he's, I can't remember who it was, but it was some comedian like a while ago, and he was like, "Is there anyone in the audience like an advertising or something?" Well, everyone raise their hand. Just go kill yourself, and like just all these terrible things. Like, dude, you're not like
Yeah.
like 2 people are laughing at you, and they're going to hell with you.
Yeah. No, my favorite things to watch are comedians getting roasted by the audience on YouTube.
That's
my
great.
God.
Yeah, it's like they get torn apart by the audience. And like this one dude, oh my god, he was like wearing a super tight like satin what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shirt.
Yeah.
Like there was silky
Silk
one.
shirt, yeah.
Yeah, silk shirt. And it was like super tight and it was like buff and he looked like just a grade A plus douchebag.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying something about women or something like that.
Jesus.
It was like super derogative
Oh, God.
or derogatory. And people were like, that's not okay. He's like, what? He's like, why not? Like, blah, 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 I'll fight you, man. It's like a bunch of like similar stuff like that. But it's just like the audience like, that's not funny. Like they say that to him like, yo, that's not funny. And he's like, what? Like, why not? Like, you're up on stage, you're embarrassed, you start to get really defensive. And
Yeah.
it's just like, dude, you suck. Get off the stage. And the whole audience is like, yeah, that wasn't very funny. That's kind of offensive.
There's this thing that Comedy Central does. It's called "This Is Not Happening." I don't know if it's like an actual show or if it's just like a YouTube thing, but it's they get comedians and they tell stories and it's great. But like there was this one comedian, I wish I could remember the name, but he was doing this like stand-up show in Boston, and there was just this one guy in the crowd who was just a grade A twat.
Yeah.
Just was heckling everyone and just roasting them, like really trying to like get under their skin.
It is fun
fuck with
sometimes
them.
to watch the videos where they have hecklers and the comedian roasts the hecklers too.
Oh yeah, especially when the asshole gets screwed over.
Yeah,
That's when it's great.
yeah, yeah. Just assholes getting screwed is it's fantastic to watch on YouTube.
But on Pornhub, However,
Anal.
anyway, and like, eventually, like, dude gets on stage and like he realized that like this dude is gonna try to heckle me, and he starts like fighting back, like biting him the same way that he's been like fucking with everyone like at this point. I think he was described. He was like some kind of like as Israeli like ex-military like
The
dude.
heckler or
the heckler.
Okay.
So eventually, heckler gets pissed off, comes up on stage, and like they are just like duking it out.
But they're actually fighting.
Yeah, they're actually fighting, and by the time like everything's said and done, like dude got knocked the fuck out. The comedian, the heckler was taken out back, and some other stuff happened. Like he got arrested, but the comedian was able to get like a final punch in. It was hilarious. But he comes back. He comes back to the stage, and like everyone's just like applauding him because like this dude's just been like an asshole the whole night, and they just like watched him fucking go at it, and he's just like standing there, and then like someone in the crowd's like, "You got 4 minutes left." What do you do after someone just went Krav Maga on you?
Dude, I gotta leave in like 4 minutes. Wrap this up.
Where's my 4 minutes of con?
Yeah.
I paid for like this whole show, and you were
I
unconscious.
paid for the full 30. I swear to God.
This is not my fault. I want my money back.
It's like, guys, I can't see out of my left eye anymore. I may have to stop the show early. Oh, fuck no, we're paying for this.
Oh, you got 4 more minutes.
Squeeze out the funny.
He got a standing ovation for getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Well, in that situation, I think that was good for him because win or lose that fight, like he was coming out on top. You know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was a good fight.
It's a win-win right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or win, lose, win. You know, because you still got clocked. But
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, I mean-
you mission
He now has a reputation
respect,
in Boston
respect
as the dude who got his ass kicked.
Prestige.
the guy who fought
Okay, I think a lot of people in Boston have the
about half have gotten their ass kicked,
yeah.
and half haven't. It's just like
how do you like them apples?
I think that's a New York thing.
No. I'm referring to Good Will Hunting. Where you?
Never seen Good Will Hunting.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
You got?
He's not a movie guy, remember?
I haven't seen a lot of
Have any of you
movies.
guys seen? Have you seen Good Will Hunting? Have you seen it? Oh, okay. I'm by myself.
Is that wait,
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon? Never mind. Matt Damon. That's who I was thinking of earlier. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, that's the
Same
other Mark
person.
Wahlberg. Yeah. And it's got Robin Williams in it. Oh, and it has Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Oh, is that the one where
He's super
Robin
smart.
Williams is like the
The therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I know the premise.
Yeah, it's a good one. And apparently, for all you guys who like that movie, and this is kind of widely known, but the wife farting scene in the therapy session was completely improvised, and that is actually Matt Damon laughing. So like, it wasn't a scripted laugh. Like Robin Williams like improvised some jokes and made Matt Damon like laugh his ass off,
That's great.
and that's the movie. I love watching those YouTube like top 10 improvised scenes
Yeah.
that you didn't know were improvised.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, some of these actors are actually pretty funny and stuff. And you think, like, just because they're actors, they might not be, like, writers, so they're just kind of saying what's written.
Like
But-
that one time that what's his name?
Johnny Depp.
No.
No.
Mark
Was it-
Wahlberg.
Was it Orlando Bloom?
Matt Damon.
No, it was the guy who played Aragorn. He kicked an orc helmet.
Vigo,
Fucking broke his
whatever.
goddamn foot. And he's like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
keep going in the scene,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
It's like, if you keep walking on that, you might have permanent damage.
Yeah, there's also, actors who've done their own stunts who've, like, got, like, gravely injured.
Tom Cruise.
Have you ever seen...
Jackie Chan.
I'm not going to talk about Tom Cruise.
Scientology.
I'm not going to talk about Tom
Nope.
Dylan doesn't like Tom Cruise. Anyway.
We're not going to talk about it.
Because he's a Scientologist.
What is that movie? I'm not a Scientologist. What is that
No, because
movie?
Tom Cruise is a
Tom
Scientologist.
Cruise.
It's not that reason. I just don't like Tom Cruise.
Anyway.
What is that? It's got The Rock in it, and he has to go to South America and get this dude. And
Fast and the Furious.
I know what
The
you're
Tooth Fairy.
talking about.
yeah, it's do that. Anyway, the truth there. No. What is the name of that movie? He's got to get this dude's son, and he's getting paid.
No,
Inception.
I know.
Taken 4.
Taken
There's not
for
even a fourth one.
return of Liam Neeson is unretiring from action movies.
Unretiring?
Unretiring.
Why would you?
retire?
How can you do action movies for the entirety of your existence?
If you remember in the
Right.
first episode of Star Wars, Liam Neeson figures out how to become a Force ghost and live forever.
right.
Until the Force ghost.
And
comes.
Bruce
So,
Willis is a human that exists.
yeah, so he can come back as a Force ghost and play in action movies still.
Ghost Force.
Taken 3.
Force
Was
Ghost.
there already Taken 3?
Those are taken 3.
Well,
Taken
actually,
three.
he's not a full Force.
Seriously?
Ghost.
What is the name of the movie? What is the name of the movie?
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll look it up. I'll look
It's
it up.
South American
For
rock.
The
Rock Down Under.
It's not the transporter.
It's
That's
not
Rock the
Australia.
Rock the Cash. No, I love this one.
It's
Rock
about
the Friendly Ghost. I don't know.
Hey, while he's looking up that, do you want me to tell you about what Rock the Casbah is actually singing about?
What?
So some sultan in the Middle East outlawed rock music from his caliphate or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And so some teenagers got pissed off and they started playing rock music at their local temple.
That's what it does.
And then the sultan bombed the temple.
Oh,
Rundown. Right at the
Oh, yeah.
The Rundown.
Zoomies.
I feel like Christopher Walken was in
Zoomies.
that.
Yeah, he's the bad. He's what the guy that runs the mine.
Yeah,
Doesn't
okay.
Christopher
Okay.
Walken play every bad guy ever? Or is that another actor that I'm thinking of?
He also
He
plays.
did play Captain Hook in that one stupid fucking live production.
With
What?
was
With
it-
women?
with what's his name? With Robin Williams again.
No,
No, it was-
that was a different one. That's Lost.
No, it
Boys.
was. Okay, you know how?
Lost
Well,
Boys?
what network is it? NBC? How they do like the live musicals once a year? or
Yeah,
whatever?
no,
Like
it's
Shrek?
something like they did Hairspray last year.
Did they do Shrek?
Grease. They did. Was it Grease?
They did Hairspray last year.
Who did Shrek?
Hairspray was last year.
Was it? Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they did. They
What's
did,
like Shrek? Shut up.
they did Peter Pan, and it was okay.
wanted to be Shrek.
Okay, and Christopher Walken was. Hook.
It was fucking hilarious.
I mean, he does sound like a pirate. He does not sound like a pirate. He does not.
Hearing Christopher Walken attempt to sing is amazing.
Anyway,
Did he turn
unturned.
to ash?
Speaking of,
I imagine he turns to ash.
what?
I feel like if Christopher
he
Walken
cancels himself out.
well, I mean, I feel like if he
Mathematically.
tries to hit a certain
He just shakes
wavelength, he
apart.
just shatters.
Yeah,
because
if he tries to not have an accent, then he dies because he is his accent.
I was just talking about how
Damn.
old he appears to be.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like if you sneeze him too hard,
Damn,
it would explode.
Dylan.
What?
No.
He's got a unique accent. He does. It's Christopher Walken.
Paka in Boston.
I don't know what his
Christopher
accent
Walken?
is.
What's his name?
Wait,
Who's the
real
guy
quick.
who plays Alfred?
Oh, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine?
Oh yeah.
I'll fight to say.
I am Michael Caine.
But run down. He does his own stunts.
Yes.
He punches through a cement pillar
Yeah.
or something like that, and he gravely injures his elbow, in real life or something like
Yeah.
that.
The Rock did?
Yeah, it's just fun to hear about those stories.
Or Michael
Yeah,
Caine.
The Rock did. No, not Michael Caine.
I believe The Rock is the current highest paid actor.
Is he?
Really?
Yeah.
Who was before that?
He's a
I
hot
knew who
ticket.
was.
Probably Brad Pitt or something.
Tom Cruise.
Maybe might have been Tom Cruise.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Might have been Christopher.
Just some fucking trivia.
More than when we are being paid.
Yep.
Yep. But that's that. That's about actor. We were talking about pizza earlier, and that's something I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Well, why?
This is a touchy subject.
Well, my thing is that we were talking about pizza sauces,
Pizza's okay.
and tomato is not my favorite pizza sauce
Right.
by far.
No, I agree.
So we were talking about barbecue, ranch, Alfredo.
Okay.
Buffalo pizza with
So-
ranch dressing is amazing.
Yes. But barbecue sauce is so sweet, and then bread has a natural sweetness to it. It just becomes this weird salty
Yeah.
dessert thing, and it's awful.
You cannot put Sweet Baby Ray's on a fucking pizza.
I
Fuck
like
no.
barbecue chicken pizza.
I do, but I do not like sweet barbecue sauce. It's gotta be it's gotta be smoked to hell, and there's gotta be bacon on it.
It's
Oh,
gotta be
yeah.
it's gotta be the you bite the barbecue sauce and the barbecue sauce bites back.
No, here's the thing.
Almost.
I gotta
Barbecue pizza has to
Yeah.
have thin crust.
Yes. You
That's
can't be thick
fair.
It has
crust.
to have thin crust.
Yeah, because then the dough gets or the
Yeah,
crust gets
it's just-
it's
And
soggy.
it becomes more of a barbecue
uh,
cracker at that
Nah,
point.
I'm never.
I
I'm
love
not.
it.
I don't really like barbecue sauce in the first place.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, see, since I'm from Indiana, ranch goes on everything,
Right. Correct.
and
Hate ranch personally.
it goes on pizza, and it's amazing.
Incorrect.
Yeah,
Ranch
actually.
chicken pizza, buffalo chicken pizza,
See,
just ranch by
Yeah,
itself.
no, it's good. It's good.
At the same time, you eat pizza.
Ranch and chili.
No.
Why do you hate
that's
ranch?
that's apparently a thing.
Why do you hate ranch?
Weird. I just hate the.
Were you
I
force
feel
fed it
that.
as a kid?
No, just hate the taste.
weaned on.
That's usually
fucking-
that'll turn you off a ranch. If you don't like the taste, you don't usually like
Right.
ranch.
If you don't like ranch, you probably won't
See,
like
a
ranch.
lot of
Yeah.
times with food, if I don't like how it tastes, I just don't like it.
Right.
I'm not sure like why.
Typically.
It's like a science thing. So it's
Probably like a
science
it's
thing.
like psychological
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like really deep
Yeah.
embedded in your psyche.
Deeply rooted.
I hate this.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are a good long way into it. I'm not gonna say how long we are into it because it's not gonna be quite.
We are
What the
deep
final
in the
count will be.
rabbit hole, my children.
We are.
Are we like
Did it-
30 minutes over 2 hours?
No.
Okay.
Not nearly that bad. But did anyone have any closing thoughts?
Goodbye.
Yeah. This, we oh God damn
Wait,
it.
no. Get the frog.
That's correct.
You didn't do it on the last episode.
All right.
Wait, so the last episode, I thought did we do it in the first episode?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, we didn't do it in the first episode.
Since this was a recording of Decker when he found out that Bethesda is releasing new paid content.
This is correct. This is correct.
Yeah, but we
For reference, if you want that soundbite, just look up Screaming Frog on YouTube. It is the first link. It is Screaming Frog by Zapping Tubes.
all right, but yeah, we need to close it. So that's the third episode.
How do we close this again?
Did we need to figure out right now how we need to close the episode. All right, so let's drop our handles. So
Oh right.
Okay,
Oh, son of
cut
a-
that
I was
shit out.
so ready to hit stop.
right, if you like the podcast, make sure to like and subscribe. Our Twitter handles
And comment.
comment your opinions on whatever we said to comment.
remove bad ones, remember.
Well, yeah, we'll remove anything we don't agree with.
Decker will remove the bad ones. I will like them.
Follow us on Twitter at Losers Daydream.
Follow us on Instagram at Losers Daydream. It's really hard. Don't forget.
Yeah. Don't confuse the two.
Yeah.
And we will
Make a Tinder.